We are live. All right. Hey, G fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome to my first live stream ever. And this is the big celebration of 3,000 subs. And I am here with Samson West, special guest.
What's up, Godzilla fans? Samson West here. It's time for a live stream.
And then also we have Richard Iso. We have Richard
3,000 subscribers and counting! Oh my god!
Woo!
What's shaking?
Oh god. Okay, I forgot to mute that. Okay. I was hearing myself. Alright, so...
Well,
yeah. So, I knew that was going to fall.
a big start to our big...
I know. Everything's falling apart. But, so yeah, so for you guys who are wondering, yes, I did draw that. I did do that, so it's awesome. So yeah, for the guys who are watching, just post. What we're gonna do first is just a Q&A. So just ask in the comments what you guys want to ask. Anything, really. I mean, it could be Godzilla related or I don't know, whatever. Just shoot. So I don't know. Anything. So so yeah, Richard, do you want to go first with a question?
All right, let me see. What can I ask? How long ago did you start your YouTube channel, and when did you really kick off with your videos? And I actually watched your first one, the Godzilla 54 trailer that you uploaded whenever. So I'll run with that.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people thought that was my first video, but it wasn't. It was actually the Godzilla game battle series that I did, and it was actually the Godzilla 54 that I did. But because YouTube, with their copyright stuff, I had to take it down and I put it on my Dailymotion account. But I've been on YouTube for, I think it was January of, January, I want to say like 15th or 25. I'm not quite sure, but I know it was last January when I started. So I've only really been here for like about 7 or 8 months or whatever.
Nice.
So, and then when I hit the momentum that like all of a sudden getting a lot of exposure was my least creative video was the rant of Comic-Con not having or not showing us the Godzilla 2014 trailer, and I just completely bitch out in that video, and I'm just like, this is, fuck Warner Bros. Actually, I think I said, like, fuck Legendary, because I didn't know at the time that it wasn't Legendary's fault for not putting it out. Instead, it was actually Warner Brothers' fault. But I said in there, like, oh, it's not Gareth Edwards' fault. I even read that, he wanted to post the trailer out himself, but, the higher-up guys, the idiots, didn't want to. But pretty much that video, like, I'm not even joking, like, in the first hour, and that was on the day of the Comic-Con day where they did show the trailer to the people at the con. It got, like, in an hour, like, over 1,000 views or something like that. And I was like, whoa, what did I do here? Like, and then I went on to the YouTube search stuff, and I just typed in Godzilla 2014, and actually my rant video was, like, the 3rd place. It was, like, the 3rd one down.
Nice.
So I was like, whoa. And then I got probably 100 subscribers that day just from that video. Yeah. And then ever since then, I just kind of kept on doing it, and now I'm here. So.
Nice.
Wow, what am I doing wrong? I've been on YouTube for over 3 years.
I guess all it takes is just bitching about something, and then you get,
hell, I can do that. I'm good at that. I can bitch like it's nobody's business, man. I'm good at that.
All right, so
Legendary.
Yeah, all right, Sam. So what do you got? You got a question?
Yeah, sure. Just a big question I love to ask people when I meet a new Godzilla fan is basically like, do you remember how you got started? Where were you, and how did you first get started? Like, if you can even remember that far.
Pretty much, I don't remember my first experience like with Godzilla, like watching it, but I do remember that my dad was the one who got me into it. Like, my dad is all about the, like, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and then he showed me Godzilla, at like I was 2 years old. Yeah, I was 2 years old, and
Nice.
yeah, so like pretty much Godzilla's been a part of my life, just for all of it,
Your
and
whole life.
yeah,
Yeah.
my whole life, and but I remember my dad says that he did show me the '54 movie first, but for some reason I just have this overwhelming feeling that Godzilla in 1984, The Return of Godzilla, was the first movie I ever saw, because I have like every time I watch that film, all those just classic scenes with the close-ups and just Godzilla's face and stuff, like for some reason my brain just gets so excited every time those parts come on, and like I get so nostalgic when I see it, like the opening
That's
scene.
exactly what I was gonna say. Nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, and like the opening scene, the volcano scene where he falls in, I still cry to this day every time Godzilla falls in that. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that, and
No, it's sad, man. It sucks.
The music is the hardest part. It's like
the music is such the ball kicker right there, and I'm just like, oh my god, you humans are horrible. I don't care if Godzilla murdered so many people. The humans are bad, but
he's just a misunderstood creature, you guys.
Right, so that's pretty much the first thing, and after that, I mean, it just skyrocketed. My parents got me like every Christmas. They got me figures. It was Treadmaster. That was the first thing, because I was born in '93, but still throughout the '90s, Treadmaster was like the biggest thing. I remember going to KB Toys and like in the mall and stuff, and it was everywhere. It was just.
Oh,
like,
I remember, man.
yeah, and then it was around 2002, and Bandai Creation started to come out with their first wave, and then the first Bandai Creation figure I got was Mothra. It was the Rainbow Mothra, and then that just kind of skyrocketed there, and just collect all the videos. I actually remember this one time I was at the mall, and there was this old guy sitting right next to me, and he was actually talking to me about like that he had all the Godzilla films. He had all of them on VHS. Well, it's not the new ones, but I mean, he had like most of them on VHS, and then he had a huge collection on DVD, and that got me like excited. I was like, I've got to collect all the films. Like, I've got to do this. And this is when I was like, I still didn't know that there were like 28 films. Well, I guess 29 excluding Zilla, but I didn't know that, and I was like, okay, so I'm going to go on the internet and check this out. And this is when the internet was like still a new thing to me, and I'm like, whoa, you can like check all this information. And I just find this list of Godzilla. I'm like, oh, okay, he's had a long history of movies, so I got to like really, go on the internet, eBay, Amazon, stuff like that, and oh, yeah, it was crazy.
I was the same way, dude. I remember like when the internet became like a big thing, and it was like the first wave of being able to find new information on stuff. Before then, I was like, I knew there were 5 Godzilla movies from like I was born in '91, and I got into Godzilla when I was 3 or 4 years old. My mom says 2, also like you, but I remember 3 or 4. But anyway, so from like 3 or 4 years old up until I was like 10, there was like 5 movies I grew up on. It was the original Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Mechagodzilla. Okay, there's more than 5, but Gigan and Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. Those were like the 6 Godzilla movies that I grew up on.
Yeah.
And then after that, the internet became a thing, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. He fought King Kong. He fought a giant moth. He has a son. It just went off from there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same ballpark as you, man. I grew up in the '90s as a kid. I had Trendmasters and stuff, but somehow I actually got lucky. My parents were able to buy me Bandai figures growing up. My first figure is actually the Bandai 6-inch King Caesar. I still have it to this day. He's one of my prized possessions.
I think I don't know if I have a one King Caesar that was Bandai Japan. I'm not sure if that's the one you have, but my parents did also get me some, like, there was actually this funny thing that they did. They said, like, okay, Santa's going to get you this, and on Christmas Eve, got the box and opened it up, and it had a bunch. It was like Mogira, King Caesar, there was a Godzilla figure in there. I don't remember what the other guys. Oh, Mechagodzilla 2, and they were all from Bandai Japan. They weren't the Bandai Creation figures. And
That's awesome.
yeah, I don't know how they got that. They, and then they said that there's more. Or no, there was a little letter in the box, and it said more is to come from Santa Claus and stuff like that. So I'm like, really? And then like a couple days later, yeah, more comes, and then it was actually the little capsule guys, like I don't know what they're called, but they're like really tiny ones, and it came with like it was Mechagodzilla 74, Megalon. There was, I think, I don't remember which Godzilla year it was, but I know there was a Godzilla one in that. Oh, I think it was Godzilla 74, if I remember. So yeah, I got those little capsule guys too. So they managed to get me a couple cool things, but when Bandai Creation was like the biggest thing, that's pretty much they were able to just go out to a store and get it easily without having to,
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, for them it was probably hard. They had no clue what to do, so they were like, well,
Oh yeah.
store and just get that. So yeah. All right, let's look at some questions on the chat here.
Some cues, man. Let's get some cues up in here.
All right, so Matt N says, do you have the Godzilla Half-Century War comic? I do not have that comic series, and I am dying to read it because I've seen some of the pictures of it. I don't know the story of it, but I've seen a little bit of it, and it just looks fantastic. The art design of it looks probably the best out of the IDW publishing comic line, and I'm just one day I'm really gonna sit down and try to get the whole series. So, all right, next we got, let's see, Brett Zarnecki. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name, but he asks, what do you think about the potential sequels for the new movie? Well, we know that Gareth Edwards is wanting to do Destroy All Monsters, or a reboot of Destroy All Monsters, which is really freaking awesome. Other potential sequels, I don't know. I mean, I would think that he would want to, I don't know, I would love to see like a new Mechagodzilla. I would love to see Mechagodzilla 4, but then a part of me wants it to be from Toho. I want Toho to make Mechagodzilla 7 or Mechagodzilla 4. I mean, it'd be cool if America did it, but I don't know. It's Japan. It should be from Japan. If they're gonna make a new iteration of that classic character, it should be from them. But I don't know. Maybe if it's from them, and then they give it to us, and then we make a sequel. I don't know. But so what do you guys think? Let's start with Rich.
All right. What do I think? First off, a couple people want to shout outs. Godzilla Man, what's up, Godzilla Man? Thank you for joining. And Master of Carnage, what is up?
What's up, buddy?
Your house over there, being all carnage and stuff. All right. So, what do I think? For the next starting point for the next series?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to. First off, I would love to see some continuity again. I think it's important for each movie to have continuity because it helps develop the story and give it more depth. What are we talking about, like Godzilla 2014 or actually Japanese Toho?
I think that's what he's saying. For Godzilla 2014, a sequel.
Okay. All right. So, and I think I partially answered the question in the comments because I'm watching the comments, guys. I'm trying to keep on par on top of that.
Yeah.
But it will depend ultimately on the success of Godzilla 2014 at the end of the day. If the movie takes first spot at the box office, the first weekend, that's a good thing. Overseas box office will help. They definitely have to make the money back for what the budget costs to make the film plus advertising. So it really depends on getting the word out there that Godzilla fans supporting it, which we are, and loving it. If it's Gino all over again, it's going to tank and it's going to be out of sight, out of mind real fast. So
that would suck if that were to happen.
Yeah. So if I was to say if it's a success, what would happen after that? Obviously, we got to think about there's going to be mutations. There's already obviously a monster that's going to fight Godzilla from some kind of radioactive mutation and whatnot. So maybe obviously there'll maybe be a Mechagodzilla. Obviously, maybe they'll create some kind of robot to fight Godzilla.
Yeah.
And maybe there'll be another monster involved too, so maybe it'll be a three-way battle, Yeah, I mean, the story could go anywhere. There's so much source material from 60 years worth of kaiju genre to use. I mean, look at what Cloverfield was. That was the biggest. That was a big influence. And J.J. Abrams even stated that he wanted our own Godzilla. So
Yeah.
you guys can use your imagination. It could go anywhere.
All right, Sam, what do you think?
Well, for me, man, it's just like Rich said. Oh, I want to give a shout out to everyone out there. I can't keep a look at the comments, but I just love everybody. So, woohoo, Godzilla fans! Yeah. So I'm sorry, I can't look at the comments because I'm using my cell phone to do the video.
I'm checking the comments. I'm trying to keep an eye.
Cool, thanks, Rich.
Good man, Rich.
Yep.
Good man. So, yeah, with me and the future Godzilla franchise, yes, I want the new movie I want it to be a success. I really do. And I am a fan of the design, so no matter what people say, it looks awesome to me. So I think that it'll be successful. I've seen Gareth Edwards' first movie, Monsters, and I actually have a great appreciation for, artsy films like that. I can actually appreciate character development and a movie with feels besides just monsters beating the crap out of each other, which there's nothing wrong with.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I think that the new movie will be great, and for them to, just like Rich said, for them to do continuity where it actually builds up a story would be fantastic too. Like, we can kind of say that the original Showa films do that, but at the same time, they kind of don't. We just want to believe that they follow each other. I mean, they mention in the other movies how, like, there have been past battles, like in other movies, like Ghidorah, they mention Godzilla fought Mothra at one time, blah, blah, blah. But we don't really know if they do exactly follow each other. It's like the Heisei was its own series. Godzilla kind of didn't exist before that. Millennium is a new series. So let's make the new one an actual solid series. Let's make it follow from beginning to end. Let's have some nuclear fallout at the end of the new Godzilla movie, and then that will be able to spawn new monsters. And let's build some robots to kick Godzilla's butt because we know he's not going to die at the end of this. So, yes, I want there to be more movies. But first, we want this new one to be successful.
Yeah.
Boom.
It needs to be successful.
It does, or else the Godzilla franchise will die. Godzilla will die. We'll lose all hope, and Japan won't make any more movies, and that would suck.
All right, so let's see.
Hey,
what?
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. I wanted to just touch base real quick on IDW's Godzilla Half-Century War.
Yeah?
I own it, I read it, and it is a definite must pick up. It is really a great story. I won't give nothing away. For those of you who haven't read it, and Chris, I know you were talking about getting it.
Yeah.
The Half-Century War. So there's 5 issues that span 50 years of following a main character throughout the comic throughout 50 years of Godzilla attacks and other related kaiju. It's really well done.
That's awesome.
The art is very creative, but the story and the writing is really what will immerse you in the story itself. So
awesome.
Definitely pick it up. It's in a paperback form too now, so you can find it all together like that.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Groovy.
Let's see. So next, question from the Master of Carnage 77. He asks, I love this question. What is the strangest comment you have ever gotten on a video? All right. Well, I haven't really got like a lot, like at the top of my head, really strange comments, but there was some funny comments where some people ask me things that I just think like, okay, well, of course I would know that, but they don't know, I guess. But
what's your favorite socks?
But like, there was a guy who, and this is after I did a lot of Fantasy Battle episodes, and I think I did the first maybe 2 episodes of my first Let's Play of Monster of Monsters. But there was a comment, and the guy said, do you know, or like, hey, do you know that there are Godzilla video games? And I'm like, no.
No
idea that there were Godzilla video games. And I got.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, and there was another comment where someone asked, after I think it was midway of my reviews of the Godzilla films, that someone asked, do you like any Godzilla films? And I'm like,
oh my God.
I was like, yes, of course. So, I don't want to be
all
rude,
suck.
but those are probably some funny, like, just strange comments. But yeah. So what do you guys have? Rich, we'll go with you first.
Strangest comment. Oh, this is. I only got this question not too long ago because if anybody's watched my videos, I like to be silly and do some kind of crazy skits and
Gamonga, they.
Kumonga, fresh vinyl. That's what's up. But the strangest comment I got was probably in the last month or so. Somebody asked me if I am. What was the word? Darn it, I can't remember if he basically asked if I was man, I can't remember.
Epileptic?
I think so. I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
I think epileptic might be what it is. Like you're a spaz, or
yeah, he was basically asking if I was stupid.
Oh, I see.
If you were, if you had something wrong up in
like a crazy person.
Yeah.
I see.
I gotta go find it now because I can't remember for the life of me.
All right, Sam, what do you got?
Oh man, I can't really think of really weird comments I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of annoying comments. I know that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, yeah, I don't mean to chew anybody out there, but I get asked all the time, will I sell my stuff to them? Like all the time, all these magnificent toys I've spent my life collecting. So will I sell it to them, or will I give it to them? And
just give it.
Sometimes, yeah, or I'll just get questions like, have you seen this Godzilla movie? And it's like, no, I haven't seen it. I don't even know what Godzilla is. I mean, what? I just think these things are cool. Yeah, I just think these things are cool. But man, I know that I've gotten some weird comments, but I can't really bring myself to think it off the top of my head because that'd be a library of stuff to go through.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Next question. Let's see. From Blue Burger 9902.
Love that name.
Do you have Godzilla Keijuo o Gojira on Game Boy? It was only in Japan. Now, okay, I did play 2 Godzilla games that were on Game Boy. One was like that weird puzzle one where you're like Godzilla, but he looks like a weird deformed baby dragon or something like that, and he has a fist that comes out of his mouth and he hits the rocks to move him along. I have no idea. Then there was that other Godzilla game that was a pain in the ass to beat, but it was like a black and white side scroller, and you fought a crap ton of monsters from the series. Like that game probably had the most amount of boss fights in it, where you fought pretty much everyone. I mean, you had Megalon, King Ghidorah, Gigan, Batra, Mothra, Mechagodzilla. You actually fought Mechagodzilla 74-2. Mechagodzilla 74 and Mechagodzilla 2, and you also, I think, you fought Super Mechagodzilla 2. And there was Hedorah in it, and I think if the game came out around the time, I think Space Godzilla was in it. I need to check it, but yeah, that
game.
What
system was it on?
It was on Game Boy. Yeah, the original Game Boy, and it was only released in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Man, I think that's a game I've wanted to play for a long time, but I could never locate it. I think I have a Game Boy somewhere in this cluster of a room. But
I don't have it. I don't have it, but I used an emulator. But I do plan on buying the game whenever I can find it. So.
That'd be so amazing.
All right, so let's see. Next question.
Real quick, while you're looking, I found the comment.
Oh, what was it?
Are you autistic?
Oh,
autistic.
So you know what I said? I said back. I said no, but you are a smart ass.
Nice.
No, but you're a smart ass.
That's all right. Cool. Okay, so this is from Lego Godzilla 123. Who do you think would win if Godzilla fought the original Ultraman? Oh, come on. Do I really have to answer that? Really?
Yeah. Oh my god,
Ultraman has the timer, man.
I'm gonna have to be a little biased here. Of course Godzilla would win. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, from what I've seen of Ultraman, because I've just started to become a fan, just like Richard has, I don't know how strong Ultraman can get, but knowing more of Godzilla, I would have to give it to Godzilla, because the guy, I mean, you can't kill him, pretty much, and I don't know.
Ultraman has he only has so much time before his timer runs out.
That's true, yeah.
Ultraman on Earth, because what I've learned so far is that with Ultraman being on Earth, it changes how long he could remain in his current, as Ultraman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
get
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know a whole lot about Ultraman myself because it's not that I'm not a fan, it's just not available to me, and I'm kind of trying to stay away from the hobby because if I get into it, I'll have to buy all those X Plus figures too. So, but from what I'm thinking, if we were to pit the original, 66 Ultraman versus, I guess, any Showa Godzilla,
yeah, I think that's what he's asking.
yeah, Godzilla would win.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if it's 66 Ultraman versus 66 Godzilla, it's like, yeah, he'd totally win because Ultraman has too many flaws. Like you guys are saying, he has the timer, so he can't last as long. And
Yeah.
I don't know, Godzilla, he's just the most powerful thing ever. You can't beat him. That's it.
Yeah. So pretty much all of us say Godzilla.
Booyah.
All right. Cool. All right. Next. This one is from Godzilla Gamera 2012. Hey, what's up, man? All right. If you were going to make a Godzilla suit, what would it look like? Okay, this is an awesome question. I would
I
make
like
it
that.
have the combination of Godzilla 2000, that awesome new Millennium look design that he had with the, he looked, I don't know, it just made him look fierce. With also, I guess, with the 1984 look, and yes, I'm going to be biased because it's 1984, but I just love that one. But kind of combining those guys with just the fierce face that 1984 had, but with the kind of, I guess I would say, I don't really know how to say it, but like fierce body look. Like the spikes were just so much more sharper looking and
They're more defined and
yeah,
menacing.
yeah, more defined. So pretty much I would say Godzilla 2000 mixed with 84. So
Like with the Godzilla 2000 spines or with 84 spines?
2000 spines.
Ooh, that's interesting. I
But
like that a
maybe
lot.
change the color.
Hmm.
mm.
Maybe to more of like a bluer style. I don't know, because I like it when it's blue a little bit. So I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. Instead of just white, kind of like a grayish kind of thing that it's been for a lot of years, more like a bluish kind of glow or like tint to it would be kind of cool.
The skin or the back plates are you talking about?
The spikes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's awesome.
All right, what do you say, Rich?
I would definitely go with more GMK look, but and I say that because, like you said, more fierce,
Yeah.
more just rugged looking, like he's ready to throw down in a fight.
Yeah.
But I would make him a little bit more slimmer. I didn't like the bulkiness. It looked like he just got done killing a 12-pack. You know what I mean?
It's
I
true
would-
though.
But I would want that fierceness, kind of like the Mosugoji, Godzilla 64, but also with a touch of Heisei and most of the other, like you said, Godzilla 2000, a mix of those. So, yeah.
Cool. All right, Sam, what do you say?
All right, I'm gonna go classic here, and I mean, whenever I try to make a suit or something, Halloween or just otherwise for anything else, I try to make it like as accurate to what it actually looked like as possible. So I would say that I would try to replicate the 1972 suit as best as possible. Yes, I know the 68 and the 72 suit are the same, but there's just very minimal changes from Godzilla vs. Gigan for that Godzilla suit that makes him look a little bit more menacing than the 68.
Maybe
They slimmed his eyes down to give him. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make his arm skin falling off. No, he'd have like the 68 body where he'd be nice looking. I wouldn't be like flopping around with old granny arms. But yeah, I like the way the 72 suit looked because the eyes were more menacing. I did love that about it because his eyes were slimmer, which gave him a more fierce look. And I might actually do the battle damage version because he got whacked in the face by Gigan, so I have the blood running a little bit down the nose. That would just give it a little bit more, like a little touch of texture that I like.
Yeah.
But now let me do a fantasy one here. If I were to combine some Godzillas together, I would definitely say, looking at all of these that I have, I would love to see a burning Millennium suit. A burning Godzilla Millennium suit.
Ooh, nice.
That would be something that I would like. I mean, Godzilla 2000, my favorite Heisei or Millennium suit of all time, mixed with Burning Godzilla, favorite Heisei suit of all time. That would be something interesting to see.
That would be
And
really
more of a like mutated look, where like he has radioactive damage throughout his body. Like there are certain parts of his skin that are melted or just a little deformed looking, just nasty, you know.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Something like that.
That's a good one. All right. So next one is from Ghost Godzilla 100. He asked, "What do you think if they would do a King Kong versus Godzilla remake?" Oh, that'd be like the best thing ever if they did that. Now, I mean, like, if it was maybe, actually, now that I think about it, it might actually be silly. They would have to make it silly again because King Kong is obviously not the same size as Godzilla, so they would have to,
No, he is not.
they would have to do that thing where, oh, we're just gonna have to make King Kong the same size just because. But I think it would be awesome if they did a remake or a rematch or something like that. Especially bring like what it was supposed to be in the high side, that there was gonna be a rematch, but it never happened for some reason. So if they were to bring it back, but it has to be with suit actors. I don't want no CGI, okay? Peter Jackson's King Kong was awesome, but I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a CGI monkey fight a CGI, dinosaur. Yeah. I don't want to see that. I want to see suit actors. It's got to be done with that because that would be the most authentic remake you could do or rematch that you could do. So.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. What I love about suit acting in particular is the fact that that gives it the limitations that an actual animal will have. I mean, we are animals, so a person waving around in a suit gives them the limitations that CGI can't. Like with the new movie, we know Godzilla's going to be doing some crazy shit that he would never be able to do in real life. He's going to be able to like do a double backflip, kick in the face in the air that he couldn't do with a guy in a suit. So that's what I love about suit acting. Limitations, man.
Rich?
Obviously, yeah. The size, that's the first thing. He's an ape. So Peter Jackson's King Kong, he must have been maybe,
I think he was 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but, if we go back into the aspect of being in the Godzilla film, they would have to be the same size. Okay, so that's kind of like, it's an ape. But then why? Are they going to give him electricity again? Like, he's a living, breathing monkey. How could he emit electricity? That just doesn't make sense. But then again, how does an eel in the water emit electricity? That doesn't make sense either. So, but I would hope they keep it a grounded film. Semi-serious. Not too far out there, hokey and everything. But nothing that's like, all right, Godzilla wouldn't do that. Or King Kong wouldn't do that. Like that doesn't. Keep it semi-serious, semi-realistic. Keep it fun.
Yeah, keep it fun. Yep.
Godzilla wins.
Yeah, of course. All right, next up we have from Frenzy Menzi. Do you think there will be a game based off of the new 2014 movie? Yes, I think there will be, or something. There's got to be something. I think I was talking about this in my Save the Earth Let's Play. I don't know if I uploaded the video yet because I do recordings a lot. And I kind of get mixed up of what I say that you guys see yet and videos that I haven't posted yet that I do say things I forget, but whatever. I do think that they are going to do something because Pacific Rim, knowing Legendary and Warner Brothers, with Pacific Rim, there was 4 games that came out for it. They weren't big, but there was the main one on the 360 that was an arcade title, which was a fighter.
Love it.
Which is really good, yeah. Then the second one was the Jaeger Combat Simulator, which that one was really awesome too, kind of like a third-person over-the-shoulder action fighter. And then there was 2 on Android handheld phone systems, and one was like a kind of a swipe kind of, I don't know, when the character's doing this and you gotta dodge that way or something like that. Quick time event kind of thing. That's what I was thinking of.
Just an interactive kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, and then the last one, which is a very weird one, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like you put it on a table and it has like a little bit of a HUD on it, but it uses your camera, so like you could put it on a table and it would look like a Jaeger and a Kaiju would be fighting each other on your table. So that was
that's
kind
really
of
cool. That's interesting.
It was a really simple one, but knowing how Legendary and Warner Brothers, even though I hate them right now, but not Legendary, but Warner Brothers, that they probably are going to do something video game related or some kind of interactivity, because They got to. I mean, like they've already butchered the advertisement as it is. But if they were to bring it back to maybe have a video game come out before the movie that's not directly like it's connected, but it doesn't have the same storyline, they could possibly do that. But it just depends on what, and also the new consoles are coming out, so who knows if they're actually, making something for the PS4 or the Xbox One, or if they're doing something for these current generation consoles. So that's the problem too. Developers are kind of thinking like, well, should we just then work on the new consoles, or should we work it for the older consoles before the movie comes out? Now the movie comes out, 2014, far down the road, so those new systems have time to, they might have time to get that game out, and it would be amazing if we could see a new next-gen Godzilla be Godzilla 2014. That would be pretty cool. But I'm thinking they will. So, what do you think, Rich?
I think they will make a game. It's like any other movie nowadays, especially big summertime blockbusters. There's always some video developer, publisher trying to create a game to tie into the movie. Because if it's a great movie, then it means the game will probably sell well too. So it's also part investment, but I'm sure we'll see a game. Absolutely.
And Sam, what do you got?
Well, I think it would be fantastic to see a video game, depending on how well the movie does and how the storyline goes. And if they do make a video game, I'm thinking, because the movie is supposed to be based off of, like, the story of a soldier interacting in a Godzilla attack, they could kind of do it like the Peter Jackson's King Kong, the video game, for the Xbox, the GameCube, and the Xbox 360, where you switch back and forth between the human character and Godzilla, like fighting and doing stuff like they did with the human character in King Kong in that video game.
Yeah.
So I would love to see the new generation consoles with that. An Xbox One and PS4 would be amazing.
It would.
I don't want to see it on the Wii U.
No.
I mean, Nintendo is great and all, but I think that Nintendo's kind of lost their touch just a little bit. The Wii was all right. Wii U is so. Yeah.
Maybe make a Wii U exclusive game that was designed specifically for the pad.
Yeah, maybe so. Like, I mean, I kind of like the idea with the Wii U. I've never played it, but I like the idea. Ooh, I can look around the whole world with my little screen. Oh shit, I gotta pay attention to the TV. But yeah, new generation. I want an Xbox One and PS4. I want to see something Godzilla related with that. Not sure how they can pull it off, but I really do want to see a new Godzilla game.
They gotta get they gotta get Simon Strange in that. Yeah, the guy who did the Atari. I call it the Atari trilogy, but all right, cool. So let's see. Okay. Next one from Super Rexito PT. PTT. Sorry if I butchered your name. He says, "Hey GojiFan93's, what is your least favorite Godzilla design?" That would be Son of Godzilla. That's just it. His face got smushed, and I just hate the way he looks. He just looks so derpy, and I don't know what they did. I don't know what they were smoking, but yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it was the '60s, man. They were being creative. They were totally just like doing their thing, man. Give them a break.
Quickly off the top of your guys' head, what's the least favorite design?
Shit.
I don't remember that one.
Damn.
It's hard when you don't hate any of them, isn't it?
Oh, you guys don't have any dislikes. Least favorite.
Least favorite. Trying to look at all of them.
All right. While Rich is thinking, I'll go ahead and say the '67 also. They gave him a Kermit the Frog look. He did look like Kermit the Frog. His eyes were raised way up. His face.
I'm not the only one.
Like also 55. 55.
That's what I was just gonna say. 55.
Yeah, 55.
Doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I can't get off on it.
Yeah. All right. Next up from Joshua Hopkins. Yes, if Godzilla 2014 has an extra credit scene at the end of the movie, what would you want to see? Oh, that's an interesting one. I would. Well, it depends on how they're going to end the film. I mean, if Gareth Edwards is wanting to do a 1954 remake, then maybe if they did it like a GMK ending where Godzilla's heart is still beating at the end to sign maybe that there will be a sequel. But if Godzilla doesn't end up dying, let's say that he does survive, then have it maybe show like a hint of maybe one of the traditional Toho monsters, like I don't know, maybe a roar at the end of the screen, like Gigan's roar or King Ghidorah's roar would be really awesome to hear at the end. You know, maybe like a little sound bite and maybe a clip of I don't know, space and showing one of the what are they, Exilian or you know maybe a UFO just flies across and you know all the Godzilla fans will get it, but other people will be like, what was a UFO about? But we'll know what it is. We'll be like, they're coming down, Destroy All Monsters sequel. See that's what they would that would be the perfect way to get you right into that sequel. So, what do you guys think?
All right, I'll go. For some reason, I keep projecting this image of another monster coming to life, per se. I don't know, Mothra, for instance. Let's say at the end of the movie, you know, Godzilla just went out to the ocean like normal, and then the credits roll, and then at the end, we start panning up on some mountainous landslide or something, and you see like a giant Mothra egg or something, and it hatches open and the larva pops out, or
oh, that'd be awesome.
Or like you said, maybe like an alien monster, could be maybe Gigan or King Ghidorah or whatever, plummeted into Earth and on some asteroid or something. I don't know. There's just so many. What hasn't been done already? You know. It's hard
yeah, it is. It's. Ooh.
What do you think, Sam?
Well, yeah, I like both you guys' ideas. You kind of took away any glory that I can show off. But
come up with your own.
You know what they should have? They should have the same actor from Godzilla 2000 just slowly walking across the building top, look at Godzilla and go, Godzilla! Yeah. And then the other guy can come in, Karagiri! No. I would love it, yes. Of course, Godzilla, he's going to survive at the end of the movie, something blah, blah, blah. He just walks off, or he just disappears, or we don't know what happens to him, or something like that. The credits roll, screen fades from black to some sort of scene, like after the destruction of Godzilla, somebody's sifting through like the destroyed city or sifting through something. You know, there's an aftershock or something, and then you see a huge explosion of like just something explode out of the ground. There's a bunch of dust. You close in really close on the dude's face. The screen fades to black, and you hear a familiar roar of one of the original Godzilla monsters, like one of his enemies, or something like that. Just something where I feel like a guy should just be walking around in some location after the Godzilla movie's over with, and then something happens, like an explosion, or just like the dirt starts flying everywhere, or you see something coming out of the sky and hit the ground. He goes to investigate. He looks at it, freaking out. He looks up, he looks up, he looks up. Screen fades to black, hear a familiar roar. That's what it needs to be. Something like that.
That'd be good.
See, I'm curious as to how they'll tie that into what Godzilla's origins are in the new film. You know, so it may be something like that going into a sequel.
True.
For sure.
All right. So let's see. Next one is from Riv Travis. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Riv?
I'm gonna take a little note here. So is my voice coming clear? Just want to make sure everything's doing good. All right, cool.
I hear you fine.
And let's see, we're almost done with this hour, so we're almost done with the questions. So at 4, I will start to invite random people, or at least I'll see who I can invite. So all right, so Riv Travis, or Trav River, as I call you. He says, what do I think of SH Monster Art? I think they're fantastic. I mean, if I had the money, I would get more, but I think they're definitely a step up to Bandai Creation. They're like, just with there we go. Yeah, there's the Kiryu one, which looks really awesome. The one thing, though, that worries me about SH Monster Arts that I think they're fixing a little bit, but I know Richard has a problem with it too. That like the Biollante one seems a little bit slim, and it seems like a lot of the monsters they are kind of like making them really slim for some reason. Like they're not giving the like the best, I guess, look that X Plus can do, obviously. But another problem I have is that they look very. Are they fragile, Rich? Like.
Yes, they are.
Okay, see that
Watch
was
it.
a
I mean,
thing
if
that
you're playing with the tail, all right, so it's on there pretty good right now.
yeah.
Tail's on there good.
But every other time it's gonna fall
But
off.
check this out. Like, if I want to like turn the head, oh no!
Oh God, yeah.
But
See that?
you're not supposed to really do that anyway. So
Yeah. So
but-
yeah, that's the thing that I have is that they seem fragile, but they have the best detail. So they're probably not the best to give your kids.
no,
To play.
no, I would not play with
That's
that.
what Bandai Creation is for. That's what Bandai Creation's for. You can play, have your kids play with that. What do you think? What do you think, Sam?
As far as I'm concerned, I mean, they are magnificent figures. I think that they're amazing. Detail-wise, they're doing a great job finally putting detailed Millennium figures out. There's nothing wrong with the Bandai Heisei figures. There's nothing wrong with the, Bandai Heisei figures, but they don't have the most extremely detailed Heisei figures out there.
King Ghidorah is very fragile.
Oh
yeah, that's one thing that I have to note on is the fact that they're really fragile. They come apart really easily. I only have one myself, but I've seen people's videos and I've seen people's stuff on Facebook, and just they fall apart really easily. So I'm just not too big on that, especially paying like 60, 70, or $80 on these things. Sometimes 100. King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
King Ghidorah, he was, the first Godzilla, the 94, that was $60 or $70 when he came out, but he's the only one I have, so I haven't been following the price range now. But
yeah,
if you're going to pay nearly like a crappy apartment's rent worth of money on these figures, then they need to be a little more durable and not exactly, I don't know. That's why X Plus is like the main thing for me, man. It's like those things are durable, they're accurate as holy hell, and they're in an amazing size. 2 different sizes, as a matter of fact. 3 different sizes now with the new line that they just came out with.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm about to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're cool, but for the price that they're asking us for these little fragile things,
yeah,
I'm not too keen on them,
yeah.
unfortunately. So, no harsh feelings at Stage Monster Arts, but I like X Plus better.
Okay, so let's see. This question's actually interesting. I actually get this question a lot, especially during my Let's Plays, because I talk about it. This one's from MC Ohio. I think that's how you say it. He asks, what is Godzilla 2012 Millennium Ultimate Kaiju? Now, okay, this is if you go on YouTube and you type that, it's basically the suit of Godzilla 2000 fighting GMK King Ghidorah, fighting Final Wars Anguirus, fighting Final Wars Gigan, and fighting Final Wars Rodan, and they do it in this, and they don't really slow the footage down, so it seems very kind of hastily put together, but there are these like legit fights that are in there, but it's for this, I think it's like a game that's only in Japan, and it's not like a video game, it's more like a
arcade, I think it is.
Yeah, it's like an arcade thing, and
I thought it was a pinball game, or not pinball, but a slot machine game, and depending on if you win or not, you get to see like
it's something like that.
It's what plays above the actual game, like an arcade casino game. It's like playing above there as you're doing whatever.
Yeah, and so that's pretty much what it is. Basically, if you want to see what it is, just type it on YouTube, and you can watch. There's like a video of a guy who edited all the fights together, and it's like probably 10 minutes of just Godzilla fighting all these guys. So it's really awesome. So I mean, check it out. But it came out of nowhere, and it made me go. It made me a little bit ticked off at Toho, the fact that they are doing that, and yet they're not making a new film. It's like, okay, I see how it is. They're just waiting for us to fuck up. So that's
Yeah,
that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, that's what they did. That's what they did back in 2000. So they're going to do it again right now.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what it is. All right, next question. Godzilla 2010 or 200010. He says, which Jaeger would you like to fight Godzilla the most? I really like Gypsy Danger, and I think Gypsy Danger being the main Jaeger of Pacific Rim would be pretty cool to fight Godzilla, but I would also want to see Crimson Typhoon fight Godzilla, because he has 3 arms. It'd be a very interesting battle to see Godzilla tackle that guy. So what do you guys think? We'll start with Rich.
I go with Gypsy Danger too because, you know, he's got that big sword.
Yeah, at the last minute though. Remember, they have to do it at the last minute.
Yeah, because it wasn't there. You know, it was.
They don't know what that is or remember it until the very, very last second. That's how it works.
Well, I believe they had a firmware update. You know,
during the battle.
Yeah, the whole freaking movie they had it. Whatever. But yeah, Gypsy Danger, definitely.
All right, Sam.
Well, me, I would have to say Cherno Alpha. I mean, a big, brutish monster, Godzilla, versus a big, brutish Jaeger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that'd be badass. But yes, of course, Gypsy Danger would be a badass too. But it'd have to be like an updated Gypsy Danger 2.0 or something like that. But yeah, I think Cherno Alpha would be pretty cool because he was a legit kaiju, or he was a legit Jaeger, man. And he got dominated really quick, which sucked. But
yeah.
I feel like if they weren't fighting in the ocean where they couldn't see what's going on, then maybe he would have lasted a little bit longer.
So, I see Godzilla Man wants me to show my Space Godzilla.
Oh.
Okay. Anti-creation? Not too special, but rare.
I think he was talking about mine.
Yeah.
Because Godzilla Man was asking if we have any custom Godzilla figures, and I have one, and it is, I had an extra.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I had an extra 6-inch Bandai Space Godzilla because I had one already with the same tag. Because if you guys don't know, I'm pretty crazy when it comes to Bandai figures. Bandai Japan.
Really?
Yeah, you think, Sam, huh?
You are?
So this one came with the pink tag from 2005. I already had one. I got it sent to me by accident through an order. So I was like, what do I do with it? I don't want to send it back. So like, you know what? I'll make him battle damaged. So I cut the crystals and got some painted up the crystals, and I actually lit the crystals on fire to make it look like that charred look, as if it was when they got blown off by Mogera in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. So that's the only custom figure I have that I did on my own.
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right, so we'll definitely towards the end we'll talk about the figures, so we'll get more in depth with that. All right, so we got 8 more minutes for questions, so I'll try to get as many as we can. Okay, next question that I can see is Super Rexto PD again. He asks, "Hey GojiFan93, what is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in your life?" Okay, well, I don't. From the top of my head, I can't really figure out any weird thing in my life. But in a Godzilla movie, definitely the kid humping the car in Godzilla's Revenge. That would have to be a weird thing, because that just comes out of nowhere. I don't know why he does that, but yeah. What do you guys think?
All right.
Let's try to make it quick.
Yeah. All right. Probably the running on the tail drop kick from Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Yeah.
Fun, very fun, but I don't see how Godzilla's tail is that strong to support his own weight.
Yeah.
Well, okay, just out of my entire life, I can't think of a Godzilla thing right now, but off the top of my head, weirdest thing I ever saw in my life, Halloween night, I saw a giant styrofoam penis walking around downtown.
Great.
Yes, that's the weirdest thing I've seen in my life. All right, next question.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I've actually reached the end of. Whoa, okay. These are updating really fast now. Trying to go back up, see if I missed anybody here. Oh, okay. Here we go. From Blueburger9902, do you think if they made a Godzilla TV show like Hanna-Barbera or Zilla cartoon or Godzilla Island, do you think if they made? Wait, where's the question in that? Do you think if they made a Godzilla wait, you mean like another one? If they should make a new one for? Okay, I'm gonna take it as that. If there was gonna be a new show, I would want it to be an anime. I want it to be a really awesome looking anime Godzilla TV show. that has like I haven't seen the Zilla animated one. I haven't seen the Hanna-Barbera one that was like really weird. I mean, I've seen like the intro of it and stuff, but I would definitely want to see something that's anime, like full-on anime, where it's just full out, over-the-top action stuff like that. But I want to see that, with good character development, you actually care about the human characters, but then Godzilla has these awesome parts, epic parts. That's pretty much what I would want to see as it for a new show.
Hmm.
All right, what do you guys? We'll go with Rich.
All right. I did not like the Hanna-Barbera show. It was very hokey. Then again, it was in 1970s, so it was what it was for its time. I watched a few episodes of Gino back in '99 or whatever the hell that came out, and I'm like, all right, this is not doing anything for me because it's still just a stupid iguana. And so I would expect an anime would be great because I love Dragon Ball Z. So I'll go with an anime.
Oh, make it from them then.
Why not? You mean,
have the artist of Dragon Ball Z do the Godzilla movie.
Totally. So anime, and we got to remember, the main character is Godzilla. So keep the focus on Godzilla, the human story as a sub story. Keep it semi-serious, not too far-fetched out there. I mean, it's a cartoon, so you can get away with some things. So, yeah, that's my thoughts.
Cool.
Yeah, agreed. Cartoon for sure. Anime sounds fantastic. I like that idea a lot. I mean, they can do anything with that shit nowadays, so why not?
Yeah.
I mean, focus on Godzilla for sure. And okay, that's all I have to say about that.
Cool. All right, let's see what else I can find here. Okay, this one's from Super. Damn, I still have my cough, guys. I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
I kind of forgive you.
I think I'm dying. So, Super Undertaker 79 asks, "What do you think about the color for Godzilla for next year? And do you think that Legendary or Toho will ever get rights to TriStar's Lost Godzilla movie?" Okay, the first question, Matt. What do you think about the color for Godzilla for next year? Okay, if you're talking about the head, that was a photograph that was taken of him at that. Where was that? Was that like Brazil?
Yeah, that was like some sort of Brazil expo
All right.
or something.
If you're talking about that color, I love it. I think it looks great. So, you guys think it looks great?
Yeah, I think it looks badass. I don't have a problem with it. The shiny, metallic-looking, scaly skin looks pretty cool. Looks legit.
Yeah.
Looks realistic. Modern-day Godzilla.
Oh, and
yeah.
a lot of people complained about the gills that were there, but it actually
What?
makes sense. Well, it actually makes sense because they
that's what I
put that
thought.
there because that's how he can survive underwater. They actually explain it.
That makes sense to me for them to explain why he can do it, not just us assume it. So
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Rich.
I missed the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was.
I was commenting on the comment section for somebody.
No problem. Yeah, that's good that you're doing that. The question was, what do you think of the color for Godzilla next year? Like, and I'm taking it as he's asking from the picture I was taking in Brazil, of the Godzilla head.
Yeah, spot on. I like that it's dark charcoal gray, almost a black. So it's very Godzilla 84 color-like,
Yeah.
Heisei color-like, and Godzilla 2000 color-like. At night, but then again, Godzilla 2000 and the Mega Goji, they were kind of green, but I'm cool with the color. I like that it's dark.
Cool. All right, so the second part of that question was a little bit interesting here. All right, this will probably have to be the last question. So sorry, guys, if we missed you, if you didn't have a question. You can still ask in the comments after, and I'll try to get to you guys. Okay, the other one was, do you think that Legendary or Toho will ever get the rights to TriStar's Lost Godzilla movie?
Whoa, oh, the one from Jan de Bont, the one with the griffin that never got made.
Oh, that. Oh, I've
never even heard of that.
I have a feeling they won't because it's a scrap project, and I actually don't really want to see like something like that. I think when it comes to TriStar, they should just leave it alone. Just go away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To the no.
For those of you guys that don't know, the TriStar movie that Godzilla that was really supposed to was supposed to be made in '94. Jan de Bont, who directed Speed, he was to be the director. Stan Winston was working on the film. So Godzilla looked very, very dinosaur reptilian-like. the griffin was supposed to be some giant bird monster. Supposedly, it was living on Earth as an alien millions of years before.
Yeah.
If
Why
anybody
did
has,
they do it like that?
yeah, if anybody's ever read the earliest editions of GFan, it's in there, and GFan issues 10 and 11, I think. You know, and that was 93, 94, right when that stuff was going on. But it never came through. So,
Well, whatever. We
It's
got what we
better.
got.
It's probably better that way. All right, so it's all right. So now we're on to talking about Godzilla 2014, the most hot topic for Godzilla fans this year and throughout next year. So I'm gonna invite some people here, see what they think. So I'm gonna let you guys. I don't know. You guys can decide who wants to go first to talk about, and I'm gonna get some people in here.
All right. Rich, would you like to start it off? Just any thoughts, man?
well,
What do you think?
let's think. You know, it's the November 1st, so in 2 days we're gonna see either the teaser trailer officially released, or we're gonna
yeah.
and
Forgot
right.
about that.
Godzilla's birthday, November 3rd, 59 years old.
Yeah.
So, either we're going to see the teaser officially released or an actual trailer. So, Gareth Edwards has got his shit together. You want to talk about fan service? He's releasing a trailer or something on Godzilla's birthday. Akira had a cameo in the movie. You know, he's done the things at almost at G-Fest at Comic-Con with the Godzilla encounter.
Man, he went all out.
You know, so he's definitely making this very promising for Godzilla fans. So I'm anticipating good things, but at the same time I have a wall up because I don't want to get burned again like 1998.
Yeah.
You know, 98 I was I don't know.
You were naive. You were just excited
15 years old or whatever the hell I was. Yeah. So, you know, I was well into Godzilla, knee deep in shit at that point. So I remember walking out of the movie theater. I'm like, what did I just see? Like, this is stupid. So everything I've seen right now for Godzilla 2014, I'm giving it not a solid thumbs up, but I'm giving it a thumbs up.
A half-ass thumbs up.
All right, this is actually a really good a way to connect with this. It's a question, but it connects right in with Godzilla 2014. ET Entertainment Talk, which I'm actually doing a collab soon with him. So shout out to you. He wants to know like about the monster flying Muto, or the name of it, the creature that has I don't know. Hey, Riv's here. All right, cool. But this creature Muto. Now, my thoughts on it. I am not too thrilled about the name. I think I don't know. It just sounds non-threatening or anything like that. Oh, Grays, my screen all messed up again.
Yeah.
No, you're moving around. I can see you.
There you are.
But pretty much, I'm at least excited that they gave some. Well, I think it was leaked again. I mean, I think everything that we've been getting has been leaks, and whoever is leaking this stuff is the most amazing person ever. But I just want to see the design. I want to see exactly what this enemy is because I'm not too thrilled about the enemies of this film.
No, I actually heard that
The name.
Muto is not even the actual monster's name. I heard it's like what they're calling like you know how there's kaiju, but then I guess they're called a Muto, but that's just rumor. I don't know.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how
to me,
accurate that is. I read it somewhere. I still
what
have
that sounds like to me is you have what? Oh, the message.
No, I still have the actual teaser trailer on my phone. I saved it.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, with Udo, to me, what that sounds like, that just sounds a lot like a very, very shortened down, almost foreign version of the word mutation. Muto, mutation, I don't know. So maybe it's probably, I don't know, it's a six-armed creature of some sort. That's what we think it is so far.
Yeah.
But we don't know if it's going to be six-armed reptilian thing, like that big burnt thing that we saw in the teaser trailer, or the big dead thing that we saw in the leaked teaser trailer, or if it's going to be like spider-looking thing that was attacking the airport that we heard about in the newest Comic-Con trailer that nobody's seen yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I do have high hopes. Along with Rich, I mean, Gareth Edwards has done everything he can as a fan himself to make this a very promising experience for us Godzilla fans all around the world. He's made everything look and sound like it's going to be amazing. So I have high hopes out the ass for this movie so far. Nothing negative to say quite yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, wait, where's that audio coming from?
Oh, sorry, my phone.
Yeah. Actually, I got. I don't know. I don't know. If
I was
Warner
like,
Brothers,
what? I can.
I don't know if Warner Brothers is still scanning videos for that stuff. I don't know. It scares me to. That's actually another thing about that. The footage like that. It saddens me how all us G fans are so scared to put anything out that's related to this film without getting, with worried about getting, a copyright strike or anything like that. It's sad. It's like, why punish your fan base? Why punish the fan base when, well, and in fact, it just pisses me off even more, the fact that it's not even Toho who's doing this. I mean, that's the thing that really annoys me, is the fact that it's not even Toho.
Exactly.
Copyright strike. It's like, who the hell does Warner Brothers think they are? It's like
they don't care now. It's like,
I think they're trying to build momentum up.
I'm as bitchy about this as everybody else. It's too late.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen. I'm hoping that this new trailer, or whatever we're going to be seeing in 2 days, November 3rd, hopefully it's not going to be what's already been leaked online that we've already been.
Yeah, that would be. Sam got muted.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. Oh
Oh no!
no!
Bollocks!
All right.
I think Warner Brothers Legendary, they are trying to build the most momentum for this film. Let's be trying to be optimistic. I mean, of course they're showing it at Comic-Con the last 2 years. The more people get interested in it, the better. But I think showing the design is important to the core Godzilla fans.
It is. It very much is.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still very skeptical on this film. I have no doubt in Gareth Edwards. I think he knows, what's up. Like, I think he knows what to do. But I still just have this worry that they're gonna mess it up somehow, because it's American. We're American. This is like what we do to movies in Hollywood. We always take these old franchises and we just rape them and stuff like that. I mean, like think about this. With the Transformers movies, a lot of people were excited about those, and yet Michael Bay didn't even put the theme song at the end of the credits or at the beginning of the movie for 2 films, right? Didn't it take him till the 3rd film to put the theme song of Transformers in the movies?
I don't even know.
Because that's what I heard.
I've only seen the first
I know
one.
for a fact that he didn't put it in the first movie. So what I want to see is if I when I go to see this film, I want to have that theme song play at the beginning of the movie or at the end. I think maybe it'd be better at the end, because then after all the excitement and what we've just saw, then if they just start that off with the da 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 da, I think I would start crying. I'd just be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I would love that. Oh,
I think I think they need to do the theme just like bum bum, but in some variation or form. Maybe a more epic sound that I don't know anybody can do nowadays. But I think they need to do that when Godzilla first appears, or at the end of the movie when you think Godzilla's dead, but then he shows back up and he's not dead, and then the movie ends. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. And sorry about that. My mom tried to call me, so I had to get off.
Oh,
so, anyway, yeah.
No problem.
All right. Yeah. Stupid moms, and they're having to care about me and what I'm doing at all
Samson's
times.
mom goes to college.
uh, yeah,
My mom loves me.
but it's yeah. I mean, but ultimately, you know, I'm excited still. I'm super ready for this, and I'm just like, you know, if it even turns out to be like Pacific Rim, where it didn't do well in the box office, and to where most Americans have no idea what that is, and they think it's like a sex thing because it's, you know, Pacific Rim, I guess. But
Ha!
well, I mean, think about it. You know, hey, do you want a Pacific Rim? It's $5, or
Hey, you want a Pacific Rim job? I'll give it to you.
yeah. But you know, but if this movie is the same way, but the thing is that Pacific Rim was it was so successful for kaiju fans, and I think what Del Toro did is that he made it for kaiju fans. He probably made the film saying, yeah, we're not gonna. This isn't going to be the blockbuster. This isn't going to be the next big thing. This is just going to be for those kaiju fans, and that's probably why it was so successful. So I hope with Gareth Edwards, I hope he has the thought of, okay, let's make this a good movie. Let's try to bring Godzilla back to like mainstream status, but then also keep in mind, let's just still make it so that the kaiju fans are you know, happy about it and stuff like that. You know, if everyone doesn't talk about Godzilla 2014, that's all right, as long as the kaiju fans were so happy with it, and especially the Godzilla fans were especially happy with it. You know, it's more important that the Godzilla fans are behind this film and all that, rather than all of America being behind it, because frankly,
Absolutely.
I just don't think it'll do well at the box office, because that's just America. We're not into this kind of stuff. That's just fact. That's just what it is, and you know, that's why Gareth Edwards has to have that balance of, you know, making it a blockbuster, but then also making it just for the passion of the kaiju fans and the Godzilla fans. So that's just my, you know, take on it. But I'm super excited for it, but still a little bit, you know, ready for
Just
whatever.
a little hesitant to, yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
can
fully
totally
geek
understand
out
that.
with it. So
I mean, I agree with you, dude. They need Gareth Edwards needs to make it mainly for us Godzilla fans and kaiju fans, but at the same time, it'd be amazing if he made it a great movie just for everybody.
Yep.
Because I have to say, like, myself and my best friend and his girlfriend went and saw Pacific Rim after I came back from G-Fest this year, and I went and saw it again with them. They're not giant monster fans or kaiju fans whatsoever, but they can appreciate a good movie. They thought Pacific Rim was amazing. They wanted to go see it again. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So
yeah, and actually
if,
when
Gareth can make it an epic movie, then yeah. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
No problem. When I saw the leaked trailer footage the first time that was shown at the 2012 Comic-Con teaser, my fiance was sitting right next to me, and when I was watching, I mean, obviously I was like this, but after like the trailer ended, I looked at my fiance, and then she like looked at me. She was like, I want to go see that, and she's not a Godzilla fan whatsoever. But the fact that just that little trailer there made her excited. This is why they need to give it out onto commercials, onto television. They need to get this out so that more people know about it.
And we all here know for a fact that once they start playing these trailers on TV, everybody that we went to high school with will go, "Oh my God, Sam West! Oh my God, Rich! Oh my God, Chris!" They'll think that that's immediately what's going to jump into their minds as soon as they see the trailer for the new movie.
Yeah.
Either that, or they're going to comment on our Facebook profile and be, "Hey, did you see the new trailer?"
Yeah, did you see the trailer?
Yes, I saw it when it was leaked online. It was like, yes, I saw it when it was leaked online 3 months ago. Thanks.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many comments I got. Like, I still get comments to this day about people saying, "Hey, have you seen that leaked trailer?" I'm like, "Yep." But so I'm trying to invite some more, I'm still trying to invite some more people, but some people might not. If you're not friends with me on Google Plus, I might not be able to add you. So just go to there, become friends with me on that. But I'm also been trying to get some people, but they're not responding. So you know, if you don't take the invite, that's, you know, can't do anything about that.
Nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. Now, but I have to ask you a question. What is that Gigan that I see behind you? Is that the Bandai 8-inch Final Wars Gigan, or is that something else?
Yeah, it's Bandai Creation.
That looks like the Final Wars. Oh, it's the 6-inch. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making. I saw just Gigan, and I could not tell. What else you got on that top shelf there? It looks like there's.
Actually,
I have my cell phone for a screen, so I can't see extremely well.
this is actually the only Batra figure I have. It's the Trendmaster.
Ah,
Yeah, not the best, but I found it at
I
a flea
used to
market.
have that.
Yeah, I found him at a flea market.
That's,
So
I
I'm
mean,
like, hey,
hell
what the
yeah,
heck?
man.
But yeah, so let's see what else. Let's see. Hey, let's see. People in the comments. Let's get some subjects on Godzilla 2014 because we still have 45 minutes left to talk about it. Or if you guys want to talk about something else, that's perfectly fine. I don't know. We could talk about anything Godzilla really right now. I mean, we could spend. I mean, I could spend a whole day talking about Godzilla stuff.
Whew, yeah, you have no idea, man.
What about the roar? What do you guys think about the roar?
Well, I mean, Chris, you go first. I'll jizz about it in a second.
Okay. A lot of people have a problem with it, but I don't. I think that it is awesome for what it is. I like when I first saw that trailer, and all of a sudden, hey, what's up, Kiryu Goji? When I saw that trailer, and then when he roared at the end, I literally shook in my chest. I was like, "Holy crap! My God!" It just got me this feeling of just overwhelming. Like the king is back, baby. Like that roar. It was new, but it had the original feel to it, and I think like they can't keep it completely the same. Like they have to make it a little bit different, and I think what they did with the roar, it made it sound so much more terrifying, and that's the point of this film. The point of this film was to make Godzilla terrifying, horrific, and I think they nailed it with the roar. So if they keep it, I'm alright with it.
Yeah, I like it. It starts off.
I have to full on agree with you, man. I think.
Oh, are we on a delay?
I think we are. I think me and Sam got a big delay.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Sam.
What?
No, I can hear you. No, I hear you. You were saying. I think that you were saying that it starts off and then whatever. Go ahead. It starts off what?
Me and you got a delay or some sort. It starts off, typical.
Oh, we do. Maybe we got too many on the call or something.
Yeah, and then it just drops super low.
Yeah.
And drags out like a extended Godzilla 54 roar, and I like it. I wish it was a little bit more compact at the end, but it fits from what Godzilla looks like from the teaser that we saw. So I'm okay with it, and I expected it to be different anyway. So if it wasn't different, then I'm like, well, that's not very creative, So I'm good.
I have to agree fully, man. I think that the new roar is amazing. I mean, there's a new feel to it, which I love. It's not that it doesn't have to sound exactly like Godzilla to be Godzilla. What they've done with it is amazing to me. I agree with Chris. It does invoke fear and just a terrorizing feeling when you hear it. It starts off with that shrill shriek and then slowly drags out at the very end with the bellowing, just, the original 54 bell.
Uh-oh, robot voice.
Awesome. So, I'm a big fan of the new roar, man. I love about it. I don't have a problem with the roar. I think it's awesome. However, at first, I was like, oh, it doesn't sound just like Godzilla. But I heard the whole thing. I was like, oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
All right, so we got some new people in here. So Taylor,
are we having problems?
River, okay, Kiryu just joined. So we'll start with Kiryu. What do you think about the roar?
It's alright. It's like Zilla's a bit, but a bit better, I guess.
Oh yeah, a bit better than Zilla.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, it's sort of more high pitched, which
I-
makes it scary at the start.
See, I never actually had a problem with Zilla's roar neither. I thought his roar was actually badass sounding too.
Mm.
So, you know. All right, Riv, can you talk?
Yeah, it's just a bit laggy, but I can live through it. First things off, Sam Smith, I wanted to talk to you finally. Second off, I love the roar. It's starting to grow on me a lot.
Cool. And Taylor, what did you like about the roar?
The only real bad thing I had, or the bad thought I had about it was, it sounded too much like two different sounds. Because it, like, almost cuts out in the middle. But that's really the only bad thing I have to say about it.
That's fair enough. I see. Let's see. So we're talking about the roar. We've pretty much gone over the design. Uh-oh.
Damn.
Sam got out.
He's on his cell phone, so he might be getting a call or something.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about the characters, the human characters. Like, do we like what is the best?
Eisenberg fighting.
Like, what is the best balance for, like, having the getting the connection with the characters and getting the connection with Godzilla? Like, should there be a lot of human development, or should it be the humans aren't really so much involved, and then it's more Godzilla? So, like, what is like the best kind of balance?
I'll go first. So obviously Godzilla should be the main character. The focus story, the main story should be about Godzilla, and human story should be second. In terms of adding a story to the movie, but also getting related to what's going on from Godzilla. So they should not consume the whole story.
Yeah. Okay.
But give it depth. They need to give it depth.
Cool. All right, Dean's here. Cool. All right, so Sam, what do you? Oh wait, were you here when I was asking the question?
No, he just came back in.
I think he's still lagging. Uh-oh. All right, let's go with Taylor. What do you say?
I think it'll be a lot like Monsters, to where how much they're gonna show of humans and Godzilla. But I think while like Monsters, it would be more Godzilla and more of the creatures. In a way that it could be comparison, or it could be comparing both films almost at the same time. But I don't really know. He's only made really one other movie.
Yeah. Well, we know that Gareth Edwards is good with character development, because seeing Monsters, you definitely got attached to those characters real quickly. So. All right. Let's see. River. What do you say?
I think they should have Godzilla as the main focus, but have some bit of human actor, blah, 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 like a bit of a focus on the humans, but also keeping a lot on Bryan Cranston because he's an amazing actor. I want to see him just walk. I just want to see him walk up to Godzilla and be like, "You want some meth?"
What's in there?
Definitely got attached to the characters real quickly. So, all right, so let's see. All right, if you're gonna be in the call, try to get some noise down on the background noise.
I think they should have Godzilla as the main focus, but have some of human actor. Blah, 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 blah. Like,
Who's watching this stream?
Yeah, I think. Hey, Ghost Godzilla, I think you have your volume. You have background.
I just want to see him walk up there and be like, "You want some meth?"
Yeah, just pause it or something. So I'm sick of Riv. No.
Yeah, I feel out of place without my camera, so I'm just gonna share pictures of my freaking Halloween costume.
So good.
Okay.
Sam can't get back on. He's having like a real hard time getting back in.
Alright.
There we go. I don't need a webcam. I have
Hey,
to.
Ghost Godzilla, if you can't figure out how to do that, I'm gonna have to get you out because it's too much background noise. Don't want to be mean, but I just want to keep it.
You're so cruel, Goji fan.
I know.
It's so cruel doing a live stream with any one of your fans who has a Google Plus
We
account.
gotta keep some order here.
There we go. I don't need a
I
webcam.
think
I have
he's
that.
good. All right, so Dean,
That's good enough. We know what Rip looks like now.
hey Dean, so what do you think of balance between characters in Godzilla?
You know, I haven't seen Monsters yet, and I really want to see it, but from what I've seen, hold on.
Yeah, I don't need a webcam.
Hey, Ghost Godzilla, you still have background noise. I'm gonna have to
He's a
get you
ghost. He
out.
needs background noise.
I don't want to be mean, but I just want to keep it.
What the heck am I watching in the background on that picture?
Oh, I know.
It's so cruel doing a live stream with any one of your fans who has a Google Plus account.
No, Taylor died.
Is there a way you can mute the background, Ghost Godzilla? Alright, so Dean,
That's good enough. We know what Rip looks like now.
I think we're gonna get rid of him.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
I think we're gonna have to get rid of him.
Alright,
But
sorry, buddy.
elimination.
Hey, Ghost Godzilla,
No.
you still have- Sorry, buddy.
Wow. Only 5 competitors left on the GojiFan live stream.
I just want to keep it. I just want to keep it clear of noise because that can get. Because we all know from my Godzilla generations that can actually
Yeah.
be very annoying.
Oh god, not the generation.
The good old days.
The good old days when
So
When I was the new
let's
guy.
figure out something else. Let's see.
you're still the new guy.
So we talked about. Oh yeah, my opinions on when it comes to the characters in Godzilla's. I think I would love to see good character development because to me, Godzilla movies are even sweeter when the human characters are fun to watch too. Like
Yeah.
the GMK cast,
Bryan Cranston.
it just made that film so much better because of just the way that cast was with GMK. So also the Godzilla 2000 cast, I actually really liked them too.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Yeah, I was gonna say, for the Godzilla 2000 cast, they have to be as interesting as that cast, because they were very interesting. They were learning something new about Godzilla. I want something
I
like
don't
that.
care for any of the guys in those casts.
we also can't forget about the original film. I mean, because that cast was brilliant too. They made you. Godzilla 54 was. I mean, I think actually if it wasn't for the cast of Godzilla 54, it wouldn't also have done as well because you didn't have that. With the character. I mean, of course, Dr. Serizawa stole the whole movie probably, but so. All right.
Here's my question. What do you think, like, if they are going to put another Dr. Serizawa in the movie with Ken Watanabe, or what kind of character do you think he's going to play?
Damn it.
So you mean like? Well, I thought that they were going to have a Dr. Serizawa character in it.
If it's Bryan Cranston, I'm gonna cry.
No, it's not him. But I heard somewhere that there's.
He did
It's
mention.
like the scientist.
Speaking of Serizawa.
Wait a minute, Dean, are you telling us you're suicidal and you're gonna kill yourself with that eye patch?
Yes.
Oh my god, everyone run!
All right, so hey, Rich, what do you think of like with Dr. Serizawa if he's gonna be in the film or not?
I actually don't want to see a new Dr. Serizawa because that would totally ruin everything that I can't remember his name right now. From the original movie.
Oh yeah.
The only way I can see any Dr. Serizawa is if somehow this Godzilla 2014 is connected to the original Godzilla 54.
Yeah.
Where Serizawa is only referenced in a flashback scene, in a very respectable manner, and which would make sense why Akira Takarada is doing a cameo where he has some kind of flashback in his own mind of the actual Godzilla attack that he was involved in Japan with.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That is the
Yeah.
only way I could see that working in a very respectful manner. Without, don't mess with the original. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, bringing back Dr. Serizawa
Yeah.
if he was alive today, nowadays, no, I wouldn't like that. That's my opinion, but I wouldn't like that.
What I think that they could do with Ken Watanabe is make him a all new like scientist character,
Yeah.
or make him a descendant somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe if he was a child that nobody knew about, and maybe Serizawa protected him because he didn't want nobody to know, and now he's looking for revenge. Like, my father died because of this species of monster. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Rich, how long do we have for the live stream? Did you say it's like about 4 hours and then YouTube kicks it off?
Mhm.
Yeah, you have a 4-hour live window. So
Okay.
at the 4-hour mark, it gets cut off YouTube, but we'll still be here.
All right, cool. All right, so let's see, 3:30. So we still got time. All right, I'll worry about that. So all right, Riv, what do you think about Dr. Serizawa ancestor or what, like with that?
I don't know who it was just now, but how they talked about the cameo, how he would think about the original attack. And that would be a good idea, but if they do have Dr. Serizawa, possibly make it either, as Rich said, a child no one knew about, or someone who studied him for 50 years since that attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. Think of it like when Shinichi Yamane was great grandson or grandson of
Yamane.
Dr. Yamane from Godzilla 54, where he
Yeah, I
was
love that.
great grandson. He was the grandson of in Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
That'd be cool.
So we'll see.
Oh crap, Riv, did you invite Ballum and Godzilla Gamera?
You can't invite people. Don't ask me. Ask Koji.
I said Chris.
Yeah, no, I tried. Yeah, I'm trying to advise many people, but they're not, responding. So that's something to them whether they want to
They
join.
just messaged me right now. Just wanted to see.
Yeah. All right. What else can we talk? Does anyone else have something to discuss about?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you go first, Kiri.
Alright. So, if in the sequel, how they're doing it, Destroyer Monsters, if they were, like, bringing back original monsters, and if they made one into a mecha, which original monster would it be?
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Alright, I got a quick question. Are you British? Never talked to a British person before. Yes!
This is the greatest live stream ever.
So racist. Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute, Chris.
What?
Chris,
Yes.
did you hear about how Mr. Auxil's trying to get a live stream on November 3rd?
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Oh.
he told me it on his
Dude,
scary kaiju commentary promo. He says he's gonna try and get others in there. If you can try and get up early enough.
That'd be awesome if he was able to get in here.
What time is it where he lives? Oh my god, Samson's back.
Oh, Nicholas Walker says, could you invite him again because he's on mobile and there's a huge delay for invites.
I've been sending him invites. I've sent him like 1 billion invites.
Over 9,000.
It's not working. I don't know why. And actually,
8,000.
now when I try to invite someone, it's not letting me. It's just there's like I keep on hitting submit, and it's saying, "Oops, try again." So I'm having. So I don't
Damn
know.
it, Google.
Maybe the
That's
internet.
because there's a lot of us in here.
That could be it too. So maybe what I might do, kind of, this is something that Rev3 Games does, where when they do live streams, they kind of have a few people come in, and then we have the, they do a little bit of discussion, and then we try to get a new batch of people in, so that everyone can try and get a chance to get in. So let's try that. So let's do one more question with these people, and then we'll get a new batch of people in. All right? Does that sound good?
Alright. Because I have to
Alright.
go. I have to go to a Halloween party.
Ooh, you have fun with that.
You're a little late.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, after Halloween after party, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Oh, this is a good one. This is actually something that's been floating around. Godzilla's breath, his beam. How should it look? How should it act? Like, should it be what it is, or should it look a little bit more? Like some people saying, a little bit more realistic. How should it look? So let's start.
I think.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
wait, hold up. Let's start with the line. So we'll start with Dean, and then we'll go up. Maybe not with Dean. Okay. All right, Ghost Godzilla.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right, sorry about that. All right, so Dean, let's start with Dean.
Okay, for me, this is kind of based on nostalgia, but it was always realistic to me, the most realistic one. I really want to go with, it doesn't have to be the same color, but the same design as Godzilla 2000's.
Oh, yeah. That
It wasn't exactly a whole beam, it had not exact substance to it.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, Ghost Godzilla, you're up.
Okay, what was the question again?
It was, what do you think, like, what do you want Godzilla's beam to be in 2014? Do you want it to be blue, red, or any kind of color, or do you want do you want it to stay the classic way it is, or do you want it to look like a little bit more realistic, is what people are saying?
I would like to kind of see it in kind of a blue form, but kind of in the like a little bit orangish color to it when he's blowing his beam.
All right, cool. So kind of a mix between like the Showa Heisei and then also the 2000, kind of blue and orange together.
Yeah, kind of like it's like more blue but a little bit orange to it, kind of like it's like a combination, but like blue kind of like eats it alive.
I see. Cool. All right, Kiryu.
I would have to say in Final Wars when he does that final beam and it's like red and it has a spiral around it. That was pretty cool. So I think if it was blue.
When he blows
like
up
blew up
Kaiser
King.
Ghidorah,
Mm-hmm.
that like awesome red beam attack right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
It was like
Yeah.
Heisei on steroids.
Yeah. All right, Rich, you're up.
I would like to see it mostly blue, with a hint of orange, like Ghost Godzilla was saying. But also have it look like it's emitting, like in a crazy, like just burst. You know, nothing. I don't know. It's got to look blue and orange.
Cool.
Mostly blue.
Yeah.
Destructive.
Riv,
Wait, what about Taylor?
he's after you.
Oh. Oh,
There's
okay.
there's a line on the bottom.
Yeah, but on mine, he's like right before me.
Oh, really?
Because you're the
yeah.
person that's there. You're always on the far right.
I know, because I'm awesome. Alright, what I would like, keep it more of Kiryu / Tokyo SOS, how it it looked kind of more realistic than, say, Showa with just like squiggly lines.
I swear to God, I knew you were gonna say that.
What?
I knew you were gonna say Kiryu. I swear, I'm psychic or something.
Because it's cool. But anyway, but maybe kind of have beam start form in his mouth, kind of like 2000, and then just burst out just like blah, and then that's it.
Cool. All right, Taylor, you're up.
I kind of agree with Kiryu, but I'd have to say mostly blue, kind of like Richard.
Cool. All right, pretty much I would want it to be blue, keep it a little bit traditional, but kind of have a orange-red kind of tint, because I like the red look. I think that would be pretty cool. Have a tint of that with the
An
blue.
outline?
Yeah, like an outline or something. and then have it like kind of like when I loved it when GMK when he's charging it up and it like atomizes. You know, it's like
Oh yeah.
you see it come like his mouth starts to
Yeah.
turn all glowy and stuff, and then it's just a huge burst of the beam. I think that is what would be pretty cool for it. All right, so
Yeah.
if we can get you guys to there's really no way to say this without sounding like a dick, but we're gonna get a new batch of people in. So if you
But
guys
please.
could
No
go.
offense, but you guys gotta get the
Wait,
fuck
wait.
out of here.
We
So-
just like get the
Wait,
fuck out of
before-
my life.
Before I go, before
I am the danger.
I go,
Yeah.
I have to show you this awesome Godzilla plush.
Oh, that's cool.
Very
Before
cool.
you go, I also have to say that your accent is amazing.
Nice. All right, guys. So
Thank you.
yeah, cool. So thanks for coming in, and you guys, just still watch, just comment on the comment stuff. So
Are you gonna get us in later after the other batch is just like I'm done?
maybe I don't know. I'm trying to get as many people as I can. I'm trying to get everyone the same chance. So
You're getting rid of all of us, like
Well,
Richard?
don't bother for me because I'm not gonna be able to make it.
all right, cool, guys.
Right, bye.
You guys,
Red Sox.
See ya.
Bye. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye, Burka.
all right, Rich, you stay though, cause you're my technical advisor.
I was gonna ask, because I don't care if you want to give me the boot and get other people in, it's okay. But I'm here.
Yeah, you're
I'm
good.
bye now. Bye.
It's helping me a lot that you're keeping track of the comments. So.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So a lot of people are asking how to get into the chat or into the Hangout. So I think what you have to do is you have to become friends with me on Google Plus because I don't think I can add you if I don't know you. So just go to my account. I'm gonna put it in the comments. My account is just GojiFan, and then it has parentheses and it has my full GojiFan93. So I'll put that in the comments there. So it's just try to find GojiFan and then parentheses GojiFan93 because Google is stupid the way they do the names. Like they want it to be a real name, but I didn't want to put my name on it. So so yeah, that's how you gotta do that. Just do that, and I'm gonna try and keep track of this. Let's see, because I think I gotta go into the emails here, and I think I have to accept the friend request. So I'm going to keep track of that. All right, so what time is it? Sorry, so we still got time of talking about Godzilla 2014, but I think we've pretty much talked about everything we can.
Yeah, at least with the information that's been put out. I mean, now it's to speculate everything as to what's to come. And I mean, what was it, November? We only got like 7 months, 6-7 months before we rock and roll. So
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so I got a big batch of friend requests here, so I'm just going to add all of you as fast as I can to see if I can get you guys in. And keep in mind, guys, this is my first stream, so I'm a little bit, new at trying to get this all to work. So if you guys don't make it into the Hangout, I have nothing against you guys. I just cannot, it's just hard to keep track of all this stuff at once. So because I'm trying to make it as professional as I can, but that's why Rich is here because he's helping me out with that because he's awesome. Let's see. Let's talk about just Godzilla in general. So let's get in the comments while I try to figure out to get more people in here. In the comments, just type up any Godzilla thing, any questions or topics, anything about it. I want to see some comments going with that so we can get some ideas. So, yeah.
and thanks, New Jersey Jedi Dreamer. I figured that out. I'm moderating. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give a shout out to him. What was it? Jedi. What?
It's NJ, but it's New Jersey Jedi Dreamer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to him because he is awesome. He actually, on one of my videos where I was really depressed that I had to remove the Godzilla encounter footage. I think the title of the video was called "I'm Sorry, G-Fans," something like that. I was really beaten down because at that time I was super afraid of getting a copyright strike because that's when Warner Brothers was going around wiping everybody out. And it was at that time where I just got my first copyright strike done, so I didn't want to get another one. But he was super supportive of that video. He actually gave me full comfort that oh, don't worry, it's all right, it's cool like that. So that was really awesome. I'm gonna give you a shout out because you were awesome with that. So All right, so I add a lot of you to friends, so let me see what I can do here. All right, let's see if the comments. Have anyone come up with anything here?
Somebody asked about Angelo321 Luna. His question was, what do you want Godzilla's eyes to look like?
Oh, that's a good one. I really liked, how do I say, the 2003 and 2002 and 2003 eyes, like they were like really gold, but they had like the black pupil. And it was very intense looking. That was actually a really cool look, but I want to see more of like sort of like that. But I also, whoa, what is that? But I also want to see a little bit of just redness. I want to see like really harsh, evil looking eyes. I want to see something like that. Kind of like if GMK actually had color with it or something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I like GMK's eyes because he looked very demonic, but it was also the very first time ever there was no pupil. So I would like to see a pupil, but have him look very just demonic looking. You know, like I'm about to kick your ass, and there's nothing you can do with that kind of eyes.
Yeah.
Very intimidating. You know, and you know what? Chris, I know you're gonna love this, you know, but if they looked like, if they looked something like that, very fierce looking,
Yeah,
you know, so
definitely.
he's gotta look fierce because everything we've seen so far, he's looked very fierce looking.
Oh my gosh, you're torturing me every time you bring out that figure.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm motivating you. I'm motivating you.
See.
All right, let's see what other questions we got. How have you found... Paul Kirk, have you found a rare Godzilla toy?
Well, as far as my collection, I would say in rareness, probably the one that Samson West got me here. I don't know if it's rare. Do you know if this is rare?
That was the Lucky Bag stuff. They are rare. You go on eBay, you know, it's going to be kind of hard to find that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not all that familiar with the Marmot Lucky Bag figures, but any Marmot figure, you know, you don't find those all that often. You know, the best time to get Marmots is when they first come out. And the only way to get them is if you know people that can get them from Japan. So,
yeah,
I would say it's rare. I don't know how rare though. I collect Marmots, but I don't have any of the Lucky Bag stuff.
It's not something I have that you don't.
That's right. I mean, we both got a Marmot Megalon though, but mine's
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Vinyl Paradise. If I remember, I gotta look at the header card. Let's see, the rarest figure I have. You know what? I'll get him. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Rarest figure I have is the Crystal Godzilla 2000 by Bandai. This was released in 2000, and there was only about, I think, rumored to be around 2,000 made. And it was given out as an event exclusive also, and also possibly as a mail away. And it comes with this letter of authenticity.
Ooh, nice.
So this is probably one of the rarest. I also have I have quite a few different rare stuff, but I think this would be considered the rarest.
Oh, that just looks awesome.
So yeah, this is pretty rare.
Let's see. I have a fun topic, I guess, for you guys. Let's see. Because this is a celebration of the channel that we all have created, because yes, it's also all of you guys that have made this possible. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Let's see. I want to give away something that I've been planning to, or that I want to do. A lot of you guys are wondering what is coming out November 3rd from me, because I've been hinting at a lot of like, oh, big surprise, November 3rd, and I really want to say it, but I'm gonna keep it till then because I know you guys are gonna love it. It involves one of my series, and I guess another hint I can give you is that it involves one of my most successful series. So, there. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any like. Well, what I'm planning to do also is next year I want to get better equipment. So I want to get like a handheld camera. I want to get like a green screen and um, let's see, like a better mic because I have plans of doing my own series of with toys. Because I know a lot of you guys have been asking, like, when are you going to do like a stop motion thing? Are you guys, are you going to do like your own series of, like Monster Island Buddies? Like he has his series that he does with his figures, and I have something in mind. It was actually an idea from one of my subscribers, Bob Sherlock. He actually gave me this idea. So if he still remembers what he told me, then he knows what's going to be coming up. But yeah, there's really not a lot that I can say. I don't know. Do you guys? I don't know. It's actually fun asking the questions, but let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, someone put in the comments something really. They got it, maybe. But I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm not gonna say what the answer is because now I'll give it away. But that's cool how you got that. Oh, I have an idea. Guess what? Because you guys know that eventually season 4 will be happening of Fantasy Battles again. But guess in the comments what the color's gonna be, and what the intro song's gonna be, and what the outro song's gonna be. Because what's so funny is that with that series, I had no idea you guys were gonna catch on to like guessing what the color or what the theme of that season was gonna be. Which, by the way, is also you guys asked me. I think both of you asked me earlier, like, when did I really start to get momentum? After the rant video, once I continued doing those fantasy battle series, if any of you've seen them, it's pretty much just like what I just take requests of what like people say, hey, do you like Godzilla 2000 versus Mega or I don't know, Mechagodzilla 2, and then like play it on Destroy All Monsters or whatever, and then I pretty much record and I just make a battle like that, and I've pretty much gotten 3 seasons. And it's 150 episodes so far, and it's taken off. And see, the thing is that it's all them, it's all my fans. Like they're the ones who kept it going. Like for 150 episodes, it's because of them. They kept it going. So so whenever they get bored of it, whenever they like stop doing it, then that's when the series will die. But I'm gonna keep it going as long as you guys enjoy it. So. But let's see. Let's see.
Sorry, I had to crap out for a little bit. It was just my phone can't handle an exponential amount of people in the call. Otherwise, everything gets so extraordinarily glitchy.
I think that's what was happening here too, because I was trying to invite people and it just was not working. So that's why I'm trying to get more people in, but I'm still having a little bit of problems. So if
okay, I think it's
miss any of you guys to get in this chat, but
I think it's half my fault with my cell phone on my end at least. Like if there's too many people, my phone can't handle it, and the call just gets so crappy I can't hear anything. I have to get off.
Yeah,
it's like I hear.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's what it turns into. So, let's see. Someone, even Godzilla says, alternate endings to the films. Please discuss. Oh, okay. Probably the biggest one would be Destroya. Because that has an alternate ending, or at least somewhat. I thought it was awesome. I don't know why they took it out. Godzilla grabs his horn and rips it off. That's awesome.
Wait, was that actually filmed, or was it?
It was.
Or was that just
basically,
holy crap! Why have I not seen this? I'm not a true fan.
Yeah, basically, Destroyer flies up and tries to fly away. The JSDF shoots him down. But then as he comes down, he doesn't die. He actually gets back up, and Godzilla just basically grabs him by the horn. He's got him in a headlock, and he's just pounding on him. He's starting to tear the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But they deleted that. They took that out of the film because they wanted Destroyer to be dead. See, Godzilla was supposed to start melting down as he's killing Destroyer. That's how they filmed it. But they wanted Destroyer to be dead. That way, Godzilla's death could just be focused. And I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because I remember watching that movie. But they wanted that to be focused on Godzilla, just Godzilla with nothing else happening. So that's why they took it out of film.
I see.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they did it okay. They did it right. As far as I'm concerned, they did it right.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it would have been so damn awesome that way too.
It would have. It really would have. Oh yeah, and actually, because we're talking about Destroyer, a little side note. On my most controversial video, the top 5 toughest enemies of Godzilla, and all of you, well, most of you, have wondered why I did not put Destroyer on that list. I am going to answer it for the last time here. This will be the last time I will defend myself. Why I did not put Destroyer as a tough enemy for Godzilla. Okay, so the list went as, I think I had Hedorah on there. I put Hedorah on there because and I look at this towards the films, and this is the reasoning that I go for when I figure out, like, okay, this monster should be on that place and whatever. I put Hedorah on there because from watching the movie, Godzilla had a huge hard time with him. Towards the beginning of the battle. I mean, Godzilla couldn't even touch him. He burnt his hand. He pretty much shit on him. In the he did.
Yeah.
He did. He did. Kind of sludge everywhere.
Put Godzilla in his toilet bowl.
So
So nasty thinking about it now.
I bet that damn monster reeked. God, I can't even imagine what it's like to fight that thing. It must have sucked.
Yeah, and so the next monster that I put was Gigan, and I put him, of course, because from watching the movie of Godzilla vs. Gigan, he beat the crap out of Godzilla. Literally made him bleed from the forehead and all that, and made him bleed. I mean, whenever I see Godzilla bleed, spurt out blood.
Gosh, yeah, he was gushing.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a tough enemy to fight. Also, Buzzsaw Angus's face off, but that's.
Oh.
What were we gonna say, Sam?
I was saying my favorite. Gigan's my all-time favorite monster. That's my favorite movie. You know me, Godzilla vs. Gigan. Oh.
Nice. Yeah.
Gigan for sure.
It is a good movie. When you pass the human parts, it's a good movie.
One of the longest battles of all time too.
Yeah, which is good. I like long battles.
Hell yeah!
The next one, the number 3 spot was Mechagodzilla. I mean, do I really have to explain Mechagodzilla 74 being a tough enemy? I mean, come on. 2 movies, and Godzilla bled crazy in 74. Getting shot in the neck, spurting blood out that way. I mean, that was horrific. I mean, that's like that was in the 70s where kids, were watching Godzilla a lot, and to see that as a kid, Godzilla bleeding from the neck like that, like it's a horror movie, I'm like, holy crap, like that.
Mom, what am I watching?
Yeah, I know. So, let's see. Then I had. Okay, this one is. I might take this back. I had Megaguirus at number 2. I probably should have readjusted that. So, like I said, I think this was my second or third list. So obviously I was still new at doing top 10. So I think I would say I did mess up when it came to that part. Dang it! I keep on getting. All right, see, I'm trying. This guy's right. But
everybody, leave us alone.
But yeah, he was. To me, he still was kind of tough, especially the fact that he had a lot of. Or I'm sorry, she. That's right. That's another controversy that a lot of people say. I keep on calling Megaguirus a he. Sorry, people who are like, you keep on calling Megaguirus a guy. She's a girl.
How dare you? She is a queen. Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, but
get it right.
So, but the fact that, like, I don't know, she was really fast. Like, she flew really fast. She made Godzilla just like, like, where is she? Where is she going? And then, in that whole building part where she, like, smiles, that part I think was really cool, where she smiles right before she hits that, like, yellow-looking shape down and it falls on
whatever it was.
Face. Yeah, whatever that thing was. I mean, that part was pretty cool. So, I mean, I think she was more of a... She just outsmarted him a lot, and I guess that's why I kind of made her a tough enemy. But I don't know.
Women.
But then towards the end, Godzilla, got smarter with her, and she was like, okay, well, now I'm gonna be able to beat her. But anyways, and then we come to the number one, which this is what I think is that Kaiser Ghidorah was the toughest monster for Godzilla to fight, because that I said in the video that Godzilla almost died completely. I mean, like, Kaiser Ghidorah, if it wasn't for the humans, Godzilla would have completely died, sucked all the energy out of him, and he would have no way to defend himself, and Kaiser Ghidorah would have won. But then a lot of people brought up, but a lot of people brought up the argument that, well, Mechagodzilla 2 was also very close to killing Godzilla, because killing that second brain and
basically did.
Yeah, pretty much did kill him, and I don't know why I didn't actually add Mechagodzilla 2. I probably should have added him in this list, because that would have been a good idea. I also probably should have made it a top 10 list instead of 5, because I did limit myself. But my reasoning with Mechagodzilla 2 is that, hey, Balam's here, and I did send him an invite. He got through. Other people, I'm still sending invites, but for some reason you guys aren't joining, so it's not my fault. I'm sending invites.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta clean up some glass because I'm a lumbargus and I had to do stuff like that because I'm a sucker for this.
Uh-oh.
And turn your camera on, because we want to see your face. Hey, there's Ultra Mothra. All right, awesome. People in here. Okay, so yeah, so Kaiser Ghidorah, because he almost killed Godzilla, and I know a lot of people say Mechagodzilla 2 did kill Godzilla, but I don't know why I didn't put him in the list. I probably should have. But then people all the time ask me, why was Destroya not in this list? He was not in the list because, from watching the movie, no comics, no video games, no other material that relate to Destroya. I'm just talking about the movie itself and what Toho showed me what Destroya was capable of, okay?
Yep, source material.
Yeah, exactly. He did kill Godzilla Jr., that's fine, okay? But that's not Godzilla. That was Godzilla Jr. He's much weaker than Godzilla, okay? Second, Godzilla was...
He's a little baby.
Even when Godzilla was dying from being, burning Godzilla, from, just melting or whatever, Godzilla still would have kicked his ass, because all he would have taken was just his fire breath to just keep on hitting on Destroya. He would have gone down anyways.
Baby? Yeah. Why am I a baby? What the hell is about, Captain?
But the thing also is, the biggest thing that I say always to that argument is that the military took Destroya down.
Yep.
Even Godzilla. The military. Okay, so you're going to tell me that Destroya is tougher than Kaiser Ghidorah, yet Destroya got killed by a bunch of tanks and whatever.
Freezing masers.
Oh, yeah, masers. And you're going to tell me that he was a tough monster?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't, actually. And
yeah, I know. It's like, it's not how it is.
And I think the reason why people say that Destroya was a tough monster was, one, his name, how he looks, because he was massive and big, he was very, intimidating, and also because of the fact that Godzilla died in the film. Okay, both of those, the name and the design of him, that's just, that's what he looks like. It doesn't mean he's strong. And then the fact that Godzilla died was not from Destroya. Destroya did not kill Godzilla. He had no thing in killing Godzilla at all. It was all the inside Godzilla burning up and dying that way. And I've gotten arguments about that where people say, no, Destroya killed Godzilla. I was like, no, he didn't. And so that's why I didn't put Destroya on the list.
No, he did not!
And I am never, ever going to talk about this again. So,
and that's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, point proven. See, while Godzilla is dying from the inside out, and he's still able to basically beat Destroya. So that shows that if we had a full-fledged non-dying Godzilla, then Destroya would have been killed in just like one instance. He's not a powerful monster. He's just really big.
Exactly.
I see lots of really big guys at the gym all the time. I can still kick them in the face, and they'd fall down in one hit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, whatever. All right. Yeah, your point was proven. So.
All right. So we got a couple more people in here. So I'm gonna start with Godzilla. That's Godzilla 2010. I know I say Godzilla 2010, but it's because I'm reading it from left to right, but whatever. But so do you agree with me that Destroya is not a tough monster? And it's all right to disagree with me. It's not like I'm gonna hate you or anything. Just tell me if you have a mic. Okay, I guess he doesn't have a mic. Okay. All right, we'll move on to. Okay, he's muted. Okay. All right, Rich. I know you agree with me.
Yes.
Okay. Sam, I know you agree with me. Ultramothra, you're muted. Okay, why is everyone muted yet? You guys
I'm not muted anymore.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so do you...
So I've been working now?
Oh, now you guys are good. Okay, so do you agree with me, Ultramothra?
I seriously can't hear a thing.
Hello?
I don't know why.
What?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Godzilla 2010.
Gosh. Okay, my computer's pretty stupid. What can I do to get this to work? Okay. I'm gonna get my headset. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, try that.
Oh, gosh. And my mic anyway just got destroyed.
So, Ultramothra, so do you agree with me?
About what?
Destroyer not being a tough enemy.
No, he's not a tough enemy at all.
Okay, good. I just want to get reinforcement on that. Alright, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, alternate ending. Or,
Okay, I'm trying my headset. I seriously still can't hear a thing you guys are saying. Okay,
oh no,
this is
Samson's gone again.
great.
Yeah.
Bummer. Alright, let's see. So, so we talked about the Destroy alternate ending, and what other kind...
Okay,
thing with King Kong versus Godzilla.
why am I not able to hear a thing?
Or, I think...
My volume's on full. This is great.
Yeah, we can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear us.
I can hear him.
Get rid of
I can
this.
hear him too.
Live! This is amazing. Alright, well anyways, so what about King Kong versus Godzilla? Wasn't there a lot of alternate stuff with that? Whether Godzilla won or King Kong won?
It was always speculation.
Oh,
Who was swimming out in the ocean?
Trying something.
It was always King Kong swimming out. Because King Kong swims like that.
Yeah.
Godzilla doesn't do that with his arm. So, even in Japan, there was no alternate ending. The ending was filmed as it was. So, you know, it's always speculation. King Kong won because he came up. But then it was King Kong lost because he was swimming away. But you know, Godzilla swims underwater.
Gosh,
King Kong swims on top of water because he needs to breathe. He was going back to Faroe Island, and blah 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 blah.
Huh. I didn't know. I thought there were alternate tapes or something, but I guess not. Well, now I know. Now I can rest easy tonight.
Yeah. At least I've never seen any alternate endings.
Yeah.
Why is my volume? What's going on here?
I think he's still having problems.
Okay, well it should be.
Let's see here.
Okay, well, I might go to the live stream on YouTube.
Mark D said
maybe this.
Destroyer was pretty horny in that movie.
No, let me play. Turn it to live.
It's so funny.
Come on. Computer,
Right back, one second.
don't do this. No, don't do this.
Alright. I'm gonna mute him for a second because he doesn't hear us and it's kind of discombobulated. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Okay, finally here, guys.
Can you hear us, Godzilla? Ooh,
he's
still having problems. Good.
Oh wait, never mind. It was just a live stream. Oh, that was a fail.
Can you hear us now?
I don't get it. Let's. Oh, I don't know. I tried my headset. I tried my mic. I don't know. Try just to leave. Hey, I'm gonna leave and I'm come back on and see if it works.
All right, try that. Okay. Let's see. What else should we talk about? All right, so now it's 5:09. So I guess we can start talking about figures.
Okay.
So, because I know Richard's been dying to talk about it.
Oh man, I can talk figures all day long. You know, it's just what does everybody want to talk about and want to know, you know. So I'm open to questions and anything regarding that, you know.
All right, so Balam, we are now talking about figures. So,
Awesome.
so let's talk about Treadmaster. Let's just go down the lines. Treadmaster is probably
Okay, I still can't hear Fane.
okay. Well, we're gonna have to get him out of here if he can't hear us. I don't want to be mean again, but you know, let's see.
What should I do?
Let's see. Hey, Rich, is there a way you can talk to him through the chat?
That I could what?
Is there a way you can talk to Godzilla 2010 that he's gonna have to leave if he can't figure it out?
Well, not to be blunt or mean myself, but you could just give him the boot yourself.
All right.
Just eject
okay.
him.
I guess I didn't have to.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So
but there's when they changed this, I don't know where let's see, there's a chat icon.
Uh-oh. I think, okay.
Go by.
All right. Okay, so pretty much I picked the topic of Treadmasters because pretty much that's what I grew up with first, and Rich, was that your first experience?
Don't get it.
Okay, let's see here.
He might be frozen.
What could it be? Oh, that didn't do anything.
Let's try this.
Anything?
Look at my old Godzilla.
So let's have this on for now, cause I don't know what the crud I'm doing, but I'm always just wasting everyone's time.
All right, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to get you off. Sorry about that. All right. I'm not mean. It's just really just when you have two voices going on. All right, so Treadmasters. First things I experienced, Rich. I know that's the first thing you experienced, right? With figures.
Technically, I mean, the first thing most of us still had at one point, you know, it's the Imperials that came out in the 80s, you know, and they're supposed to be Godzilla 84. So these are the very first things that I ever got.
Love
Then
classic figures.
Treadmasters came.
Yeah, the first Godzilla figure I got was a Empire Godzilla figure. It was a large-scale one, and I also believe I have a smaller 6-inch version, except that's on my dad's.
Empire or the Imperial?
Oh, Imperial.
Yeah. I was like, what else do you have that I don't know about?
Rich knows all.
I know a good deal, but you know,
everything.
I don't know everything.
All right, let's go on to Ghost Godzilla. What do figures? What was your first line of figures?
My first line of figures, because when I was 4, which pretty much those figures are trash now, I got like the Bandai Creations. I got Space Godzilla and Godzilla 2001, which is my favorite Godzilla design.
Cool.
But I never really got my hands on Treadmaster figure because I always kind of wanted one, but I kind of don't at the same time because it kind of made Godzilla look kind of funky, and I didn't really like the design of Gigan with it, but they look kind of cool.
Yeah, they did. Actually, the weirdest one is Megalon. Megalon looks so weird from Treadmaster.
I did not like the design, but it was hilarious to laugh at.
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost Godzilla.
Yeah. What?
Hey, man, sorry about that loss. That's what's up.
Mhm.
You Cardinals, man. Sorry, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna do something hilarious. I'm gonna hold you all at gunpoint at Google Hangouts.
Oh, put your hands up! Go, go, go!
I'm too young to die! No!
Okay, fine.
12, huh?
Hey, you know, I'm gonna be like that guy from Final Wars. I'm gonna deflect the bullets.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna hold it, and then
You
you're gonna
are
look
the
at
Kaiser.
you're gonna be like, oh, by the way, we're not cattle.
We're not cattle.
We're
So
pigs.
stupid. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're not cattle. That's like
Alright.
if in the middle of Apocalypse Now, Martin Sheen stopped his narration. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm in Vietnam and I'm a bit crazy.
All right, Rich, you're up with first experiences with figures.
Well, I already said, you know, I had the Imperials. Then obviously I got into Treadmasters in '94. I was 11 years old at the time, so it was awesome to to be able to get Godzilla toys in the United States. So that was my first experience with Treadmaster figures.
Nice. All right, Ultra Mothra, what about you?
I don't know. I don't remember what my first figure was, honestly.
Don't remember?
No, I don't, honestly.
Gotta remember.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
all right, what is the most, like, what can you remember? Like, what is the farthest thing you can remember from your first, like, figure experience?
Probably.
Like, from what line?
Huh?
Like, was it Treadmaster or Bandai Creation or like
Trendmaster.
Treadmaster?
Yeah.
Was it like Godzilla figures, or was it like those 2-pack, like you had Godzilla and Mothra and then you had Godzilla and King Ghidorah or whatever?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some face paint on because I'm below Marcus.
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much with me, the first thing was Treadmasters because that was really all that was available to me when I was really young. I don't remember the first figure exactly that I had, but it was probably a Godzilla figure. But a lot of you know that if you watched my 100th video, I talk about that experience where my parents told me that I was going to get a figure, and then we left, and then we came back, and it was sold out. And I was really sad.
Yeah.
But now I have them, so I'm happy. But yeah, so that was kind of a funny little story about that. All right, so Bandai Creation stuff. What? Okay, someone's really excited. All right, so I guess we'll start with you, Ghost Godzilla. What do you think of Bandai Creation? Like, what was your first experience, or like, what do you like about it? What do you dislike about it?
Well, my first experience was I had this friend named Jeremiah, and he was a big Godzilla fan, and he had some Godzilla figures that I was always jealous of. And once in a while, I actually got pretty jealous, and I have this funny story when I kind of daydreamed and kind of went, act like, for some weird reason, I was dreaming of Ultraman figures. I don't know why, but, the first time I had my figures was on my 5th birthday. It was Space Godzilla and Godzilla 2001.
Nice.
But I might give those away because they're kind of trash now because I already have them and like paint is scraped and Godzilla 2001 has one of his fingers missing. I might as well trade that out.
Oh, dang.
But my other Bandai Creations figure, I got the Fusion Mothra from the latest Bandai Creations wave. I got Fusion Burning Godzilla, and I got Godzilla 1968, and I have one Bandai figure. It's just Kiru.
Oh, cool. All right, we know Rich doesn't have anything to do with Bandai Creation, right?
Well, Chris, we talked about this the other day, so I'll give everybody my opinion.
Yep.
And don't worry, Ghost Godzilla. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. So
Okay.
back in when I was 11 years old in 1994. So I'm a little bit older than you guys.
Yeah.
A little bit. So
Just a little.
what Treadmasters was to me is what Bandai Creation is to you younger guys, you younger generation of Godzilla fans. There is no more Treadmasters right now. You can't get them. You can't find them in stores. Right now, you guys can find Bandai Creation in Toys R Us, Kmart, comic book shops. So I think it's great that these figures are out there for a new generation of Godzilla fans. And they've been out there since, what, 2002? What is that, Gamera? Right on, man, right on.
Yeah.
So once around 94, 95, I had the Treadmaster stuff. I had those for a little bit. Then I got into actual Bandai figures from Japan. So I ended up dropping all my Treadmaster stuff. So then I got into the Bandai stuff because I started working, I started cutting lawns and everything, so I was able to afford some of the Japanese stuff. But in regards to Bandai Creation, I think the Mothra is the only one that if I had to buy one, I'd buy, because I think that one looks the best. The new Mechagodzilla is pretty cool looking, the Mechagodzilla 74. But now you gotta remember, I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion, and just remember it's my opinion. I am more into. Well, actually, I really can't say that I'm into more of the realistic stuff, because some of the Bandai stuff is not very realistic. You know, if you look at the Bandai 1989 Gigan, you know, he's missing the bigger chicken wing back there, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And he's blue.
That design makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't look exactly accurate. So I'm not against the accuracy entirely. It's just
he looks like the fabulous version of Gigan.
Yeah,
like fabulous.
I'm Gigan. I'm metal and I'm fabulous.
Flawless.
The one that got the curve claws.
So I'll try to keep it short, but you know, I'm not very fond of the Bandai Creation stuff. Part of the big reason is I like this Japanese stuff because it comes from Japan, because Godzilla comes from Japan. You know, in time, you guys may have more of a taste for the actual Japanese stuff. You know,
I'm already starting to get like that.
Yeah, it's just please, no, I don't want anybody to think that I hate Bandai Creation. I don't hate them. It's just I have my taste and preferences. And at the end of the day, all I think everybody Godzilla fans should remember: be respectful of everybody's taste and likes, and buy what you can, buy what you like, buy what you can afford, and we're all happy at the end of the day.
And buy fresh vinyl.
That's right.
Go eBay and buy your stuff. Go eBay and buy your stuff. That's cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't believe in bidding.
Oh, dude, nah, don't say that. If I find you on eBay, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I told you so.
I try to bid, but every time I lose.
Talk about eBay. This is the most newest thing I got off of eBay. It's the Jiras from Ultraman. This is the newest thing I got off eBay, and it was a great price. It was a great price.
Name is
I haven't even taken out.
Huh.
What?
His name is so inappropriate, like Jurass.
Oh, but it's Gyrus, but it's been Japanese pronunciation. It's Jiras.
Yeah.
But that's
like,
okay.
You're Jurassing for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't only buy on eBay. I buy my stuff from Yahoo Japan also. So I find ways to get stuff from Japan. You know, and that's where the best deals are.
I actually had a really good bid one time. It was a bunch of the Marvel comic books for Godzilla, like when Godzilla was in the Marvel comics for a little bit.
Yeah.
I almost got this really good deal on like over 20 comics for like under $50 or something like that, including like the first issue. And I was so close to winning that bid. I was like the second one, and I was like, keep my head in the bid. I'm like, you know how it gets like those really intense bid wars, you know? And,
yeah, I had it with 50th anniversary figures.
Yeah, and like I was so close, but I wasn't fast enough, I guess. I was like, oh.
That's why you gotta strike when it's hot, you know?
Yeah.
Like that Jiras figure, Gyrus. That was only $100. That figure should have probably went for like $175. So it was on eBay. Would I buy it now? I'm like, click, done.
Yeah.
I love buy it nows that are free shipping that are really cheap and have the figure in like great condition. Like I just totally have a Godzilla gasm right there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I always look for the buy it now.
I don't want to detract too far off the topic, but what I'll say last thing is we'll get back on the Bandai Creation, but you know, when it comes to buying stuff online, do your homework before you guys buy anything. Make sure you're paying what it's valued at, you know, because some people jack the prices up on stuff.
Yeah.
2 + 2 = 4. Better get this $4 toy.
All right, so Ultra Mothra. So what are your likes, dislikes of Bandai Creation? What is your overall experience with it?
I don't.
I know you have a couple figures. You did a collection video.
Yeah, I know. I have, like, I don't know what my favorite one would be. Probably Rainbow Mothra.
Yeah.
Because I'm biased and I like Mothra.
Well,
Mothra be pimpin'.
Well, it's also because that figure is just really it's like really nicely done.
It is.
So. All
It's
right.
the
Well,
only figure that actually has a straight position. Like, it ain't like one that goes like this. It's one that just goes like this.
yeah. Yeah, pretty much for me, I'm with, I mean, Rich is convincing me though now. I mean, he's definitely making me, look at the brighter, like the not really brighter. I mean, I don't want to he said, I don't want to make Bandai creation look bad, but he's starting to show me that there is better stuff, like more I don't know, just more stuff that's, I don't know what to say, but
It's detail. It's I mean, when you walk into a convention, a Godzilla convention, if any of you guys have been, if not, you should really go. But when you walk into the dealer's room and you see that figure just sitting there on a table, it came from Japan. It's got the tag and everything.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the first time I walked into a dealer's room in 1998. I'm like, oh my god! It was like so much fresh vinyl and everything.
If I walked into a Godzilla convention, I would have like dropped my balls like straight on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would be like amazed, but pretty much like. But initially, I do love Bandai Creation because they are available. It's the most, like right now at least, until this line doesn't exist anymore, like Trendmasters. But for right now, I mean, it's so cool. You can go to Toys R Us and you can actually see a wall of Godzilla toys and merchandise, and I love seeing that. I mean, the fact that there are still Godzilla things being sold in America makes me very happy. Some of the figures I really do like the ones, like here, like Mechagodzilla 74. Yeah, Mechagodzilla 74 is amazing. I was so happy when I was able to get this guy.
Yeah, that does look good.
Yeah.
Look fair.
I would even say that, is it 1968, right?
Yeah.
That is the 68 Godzilla, yes.
Yeah, I really love this figure too. I mean, even the design on the face is pretty good. So I mean,
Not too pink.
Yeah, not movie accurate, but
Look at the Japanese one. It's almost the same.
Oh yeah.
But it's still pink, but if you compare the two of them,
yeah.
I could find the differences in the Bandai Creation
Oh,
one,
yeah.
but it's not that much different.
He's bringing out Gaigan. He's bringing out Gaigan.
Yeah.
Oh, is he metal enough for you? Yes, he is.
Gaigan Final Wars is pretty epic to look at. So I even have the 12-inch guy too.
I have the 12-inch
want
one
him
too.
so bad.
So
I want that so bad. He looked fantastic.
yeah. So oh, what's Richard getting?
Now you got your Bandai Creation one.
Oh.
It's not that far off from the Japanese one,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah.
Wait. I think his mouth is a little bit open more than this one. Is his mouth? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit more aggressive looking, actually.
I'll be right back, guys.
And then Bandai also released one with the chainsaw arms and whatnot.
See you guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
See you later, Ghost.
See you later.
Bye, Vinyl.
See ya.
Bandai Vinyl.
Alright, so the space paint, by the way, is for Dia de los Muertos.
All right, so hey, let's see, Balam. So what is your experience with Bandai Creation, like likes and dislikes and overall experience?
Alright, so the first experience I had with them was
Oh, are you there?
He's frozen.
He always freezes though, every time. He
Because
either has the robot voice or he freezes.
Because he
Oh,
does it on his phone.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
I'm
there you go.
freezing.
Yeah, that's not working for him.
No.
That's why Sam got kicked. Sam said he apologizes for not coming in because he can't hold a stable connection on his
Man.
phone.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, that's cool. If he's watching this right now, it's cool. It's all right.
Yeah.
No, I'm completely butthurt, and now I hate him forever. Take the Megalon figure back.
Where you need to go. I'm just kidding. Then I think Series 2 I got Series 2, which was I didn't get all of them. I only got Godzilla and Rodan. And after that, I believe next figures I got are Godzilla 2001 and that large-scale Godzilla 2004. Other than that, I really don't like. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like Bandai Creations. I like some of their figures, especially King Caesar, Mechagodzilla, and Rainbow Mothra. But like when I look back, I just keep thinking about Bandai Japan, which I do. I have more of those than I do Bandai Creation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
That's my dislikes though is no. My likes are some of the figures. Dislikes, too many reissues. They reissue way too many.
That's actually one thing. Yeah. You there, Balam? I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He's talking to someone else.
Oh, I see.
We want to hear what's going on. No
Yeah.
secrets here. Don't give me the finger. I'll give you the finger. Sorry, I don't know what this is rated.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. There's no raids on my channel. Actually, speaking about that question that one person asked about the strangest thing or the strangest comment, I got a comment on my Facebook page of this mom talking to me saying, "Hey, my son watches your videos. He thinks you're awesome, but if you could maybe tone it down on your cursing, that would be great." And I'm like, are you serious? Why are you asking me that? Why am I gonna change for one person to are you serious? But I told her, I was like, no.
I know I'm bad. I mean, I got obviously the day that the one video when I jump out of the box, we're cursing, drinking beer. I don't have a shirt on and everything.
Yeah. But that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So my experience with Bandai Creation definitely was like. I didn't even know they were out until I went to the mall, and then, Richard, I've told him this before, but I saw Rainbow Mothra there, and I'm like, whoa, there's Godzilla figures now again, and, because it was a little bit of a break between Treadmasters, and it got me into, Bandai Creation. I was like, and because I looked at the back of the box and said, collect all four, and I'm Burning Godzilla and Godzilla 54, and Gigan was in it, and so I managed to get all those guys, and the things I like about them, like I said, they're cheap, they're available, and they have. I mean, there are a lot of monsters that they created. The thing I do not like about it is exactly what Balam said: too many reissues. I'm really annoyed with that. I mean, the only new thing we got from this wave was King Caesar and the Chibi set. That was really all we got, and we're still waiting for Baby Godzilla. I don't know where that's going.
Speaking of that guy, I think he's actually already been released, but he hasn't been released in America yet. He's been released because I've seen some photos of him, and he's been released in some other countries, but I do not believe he's been released right now, but I think he'll be released pretty soon.
That's so weird. But yeah, and another thing I don't really like is that... Oh yeah, there's my dogs. You see, they even want to interrupt my live streams. Goodness. Another thing I don't like was the Fusion series. I thought that was the most cheapest way to make more money.
Yeah.
Is just, hey, just send out those some reissues and make them sparkly. It's like, what? Like, you know what? We could have gotten new monsters with that wave, but they decided,
They were trying to cash in on the idea of a theater exclusive, I think. Like Japan does with the theater exclusives. If you can, these guys up. These here, those are theater exclusives. So maybe, they were trying something different. I don't blame them for giving it a wheel.
Yeah, but it was pretty cheap though. I mean, it was really cheap. But so that's pretty much it. All right, so.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
I was going to say one last thing on Bandai Creation from my point. Gotta hand it to Bandai Creation because they've been around for about 10 years now, right? Wasn't it 2002?
Yeah.
Treadmasters was only around for maybe 4 or 5 years.
Man.
So Bandai Creation's got their shit together as far as release and stuff. So they just need to get the Little Godzilla out and some of the other stuff they announced that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, they need to make a Megalon. I think that'd be great.
That would not be opposed to seeing that. I think more Showa characters, the better.
Yeah. All right, so let's see what else. Let's see. Are we looking good in the comments here?
Whoever thumbed down this video can go pound sand.
I like that. Who thumbs this down?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
There's a couple more people asking to get in. The Rock Banner would like to get in. Rock Banner, you got to have a Google Plus account, and you got to friend GojiFan.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Maybe I've already checked it. Let me see if I can invite him here. Yep. Okay. All right. Got him. Is there anyone else? Oh, Heather Hoberg. Let me try you.
That's remember. The more people in here, it depends on how the bandwidth, on how well it comes.
Yeah. We're gonna keep. I think I'm gonna keep it to a minimum of at least 4 new people. So Ballum and Ultra, you're still there. We're gonna get those 2 more people in, and then we're gonna get a whole new batch of people in. Okay? Is that all right with you guys?
Sure.
All right. Cool. All right. So I will. Yeah. So I'll try to get. All right. So keep in mind, LegoZilla. We still gotta get you in. So I will. Let me write it down. I'm gonna write down. This is what I always do. This is what I always do to keep track of stuff. Like those. On the 3rd season of Fantasy Battle was ridiculous. Those 50 requests in 2 days. Like the whole season was done in 2 days of requests. I was like, okay, people really like this. So, all right, there you go. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Let's see.
Hi.
All right.
Hey, since all of our cams are on, we might as well just turn them all on. Ultramont, I'm talking about you.
There
No, thank you. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm the one with the face paint on. I'm the one at least daring to stay on like this.
Dude, I thought your face was scary enough without the makeup. Sorry.
F you. That's.
Dude, if I had that Godzilla latex mask, that 1963 mask or whatever, I would so be wearing it right now. All right, so hey, what's up, Heather?
Hello.
Yeah. All right. Glad to see you there.
All right. Funny thing about you mentioning the whole latex Godzilla mask. I was wondering, has there ever been a God costume?
Oh, there's been plenty of costumes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not really good ones though. I mean, not like the. Well, there is one guy who goes to G Fest a lot, and he made what is that Godzilla that he called it? Rich, do you know? It's like a really amazing.
Hyper
Godzilla. That guy made an amazing costume.
Yeah, he used it. I don't know the exact person that made it, but the people that made it also made, I think, the GojiFan93's costume for JD Lee's at G Fest this year.
Oh,
but
nice.
he used that costume in his fan film Godzilla Battle Royale. So if anybody's been to G Fest, he showed a screening of how much of that film has been done in there.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Rock. Wait, what's your
It's a
phone?
pleasure talking with you guys. I'm from Brazil. My English is a piece of shit, but whatever.
Well said, my friend.
Oh, that's awesome. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hey, are you a rock fan, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a CM Punk fan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I'm nothing.
Iron Maiden, bitch.
I'm nothing. What do you got there?
Iron Maiden t-shirt, man. Whoa,
Iron
that's
Maiden,
beautiful.
Iron Maiden.
Ooh, Iron Maiden, yes.
I like Horn. All right, now we got the introductions.
What about Five Finger Death Punch?
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty good too.
Who's excited for their new album that's coming out November 20? Sometime this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so let's see. All right, let's move on to SH Monster Arts. All right.
Oh,
my God, I love this thing.
All right, so here's what.
They are awesome.
All right, so Ballum Vargas, you start. What your experience, or if you had experience, and what do you think?
Okay, so most of my figures are at my dad's, and if I was at my dad's right now, I would show you all my SH Monster Arts, but nope, I'm not here. But anyways, the first time I saw them, back when they were first released, the trailer, my jaw fell off, no, there's no pun because I'm a skeleton. No, no pun.
Haha.
I'm Skeletor.
You're so funny. You make me laugh long time.
You make me laugh long time. Yeah. No, but so the first figure I got was Godzilla, the first edition, the one with the atomic heat ray and whatever pool Godzilla was trying to enter.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was gonna get the effects set, but I was like, this is before I realized how valuable and awesome it was. But I saw it for $20 when it was first out, and I didn't buy it because I was lazy as hell and I was stupid. And now it's like 150 to like $230.
Whoa! Which one?
The effects parts for Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then I got Mechagodzilla 2. I'm still looking for a Garuda set that's good, well priced, because all of them I'm usually seeing are like 150. And the next figure I got is Rodan. Next one after that, I believe, is it was King Kong. I got that one. The 2005 King Kong.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know, right? That's so awesome, man.
Oh, what do you say? What is Heather? Oh, is that from Godzilla Legends?
Yeah, look how
Nice.
scary Rodan looks.
Nice.
Look,
Looks scary.
You know what? We'll actually talk about Godzilla Legends in a second after we get done with talking about the toys. But all right. So is that it, Balam?
no, then I have Mogura and Space Godzilla, and I think that's when I stopped collecting because I've been saving up money to improve my video qualities, etc., get a desktop, etc. So yeah, I've been stopping collecting up. But overall, I think they're good figures, and they're the kind of figures that when I was younger, I would try over to get, because usually the figures I could get were like Bandai Creation and Bandai Japan. And yeah, they were good figures, and then they stopped doing the accessories, which I do like the accessories to some of them, but some of them are stupid, like that extra head for Kiryu. I think that's kind of useless.
Huh.
But
all right, let's move
what I'm
on.
talking.
Yeah.
How can extra heads be useless? They're extra heads.
This is like, because you already have the regular head, and you already have the red head for his Berserk mode. Oh wow, I should have just made a joke right there. Redheads, Berserk, Gingers. No,
Rich has a thing for you, Balam.
Check the comment section.
Wow.
All right, Heather, let's go with you about SH Monster Art figures.
All right, so me personally, I'm so upset that I'm 14, so I can't afford a job yet. So if I could, then I would definitely buy some. But I'm fine with the ones I have right now. I got a few of the normal ones, like 2000, a Baby Zilla actually, and a few others. But if I had Monster Arts, I would definitely get a few of them. I would definitely get normal Godzilla. I would definitely get King Ghidorah because it's his arch enemy. So
yeah, but be careful with that one though, because he'll break all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that he can break easily. I'd probably get Burning Godzilla and Junior. Actually, I'd probably skip Burning Godzilla and get Junior. That way, Godzilla and Junior can live their lives together, unlike the sadness that happened in Destroya. But I think I would also get a few like Space Godzilla or something, because it's Space Godzilla, and he's an awesome monster.
Cool. All right, so Rich.
All right.
You just laugh. You're like, oh, I've got the most figures out of all of you.
I'm going to destroy you all with my knowledge.
All right, so there they all are. I have pretty much everything.
Beautiful.
And then I got Kiru right up here. So, when they announced that line, I was pretty excited because I haven't bought anything for a while. So then they came out, and I picked up obviously Godzilla, and then I think Mechagodzilla was next, Mogera, and so forth. So I ended up grabbing them all. And Heather, I know you were talking about skipping Burning Godzilla, but that one is amazing. So if the time and money comes, I would definitely get that one because it's great.
Alright, and also now seeing all your figures, is it just me, or is or do I find it funny that they're mainly starting with Heisei, seeing how it was like seeing how it was probably like a lot of people, it was their most famous series out of Godzilla. That's why they're starting with Heisei.
Yeah.
Eyesight for the win.
I mean, they tried one show of Godzilla 54 to Mosugo, or 64 to Mosugo.
Yeah, 64.
But
that one failed.
there's been a lot of, I wouldn't say negative feedback, but some skepticism about how they did it.
Speaking of Showa Monster Arts, who wants to see an SH Monster Arts Hedora?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, more characters they haven't done that often would be awesome.
How the heck would the physics go? That like it'd be weird if one is like his solid and flying form, and the other is like this giant jelly mess. That for his effects.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it would probably wouldn't have as much articulation.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much.
I mean, the arms, maybe it could move like that and forward and backwards, and the tail, but
like
look at the Bandai creation. You know what, brick? It's just a brick. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like there's no anything with Hedora. It's just he's just a
The best thing I could see SH Monsters Arts doing is make an evolution set just like they did for Destroyer.
Yeah.
It comes with multiple stages of Hedora.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or how about SH Monster Arts and Gears or Baragon or Baron? Look, have them try to do a smaller monster.
What would be a dream?
What are your thoughts?
That would be a dream, and
I especially want to see an Anguirus.
I really
Alright,
want to
so
see.
we're gonna move on. Oh.
One last thing to say is that even though it seems that they're going to continue doing the Millennium series, and I guess do Showa for last, because, well, for one, Showa has the most monsters and the most incarnations of each monster. It's going to take a lot of figures to get through, and not to mention the Millennium series. I mean, the latest figure they just showed off was 2004 Gigan, so in my opinion, it just seems like they're going to finish off the Millennium series before they get on to the show. I guess the show was sort of like, hey, this is kind of like what we're gonna do, but it kind of failed for me because that giant, there's this giant gap in its back that's really noticeable. It's noticeable like the joints on Ultra Red King. It's really annoying. Really it's just like an eye strain. But other than that, it's a good figure. But the only problem though, it doesn't come with any accessories. It's kind of hard to find, and some of the articulation's a little bad in some places, so yeah, that's really my 2 cents in that.
Cool. All right. So the Rock Banner, let's go with you.
Well, in Brazil, it's pretty hard to find absolutely anything about Godzilla. Figures are very, very hard. So I don't have any SH Monster Arts or Bandai or anything like that. That's a piece of shit about the country, but. What are your thoughts about the SH Monster Arts Gigan 2004? For me, it was pretty cool.
That'd be pretty, yeah.
That just got announced yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of it. I was like, oh.
Hey, Rock Banner, when you curse, I think it sounds very polite.
When I curse, it's very whenever I curse, it's very angry and always pissed.
All right, so Ultra Mothra, what do you think of SH Monster Art?
They're very cool. I don't have any.
Well, I don't, but I can still talk about it.
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah.
They're cool.
What's your opinions? What do you think about it?
They're cool.
Trying to get you into conversation.
Damn it, woman!
Alright, I'll be right back.
I had to throw that one in there.
Alright, it's alright. Okay, so let's try to get some new people in here. Let's see. Let's see. Ballum and Ultra, you've been here for a while, so is it alright if we get some more people in? 2 more people?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So see you
guys.
Hey,
Goji fan.
What?
I'm not sure if you have this, but if you do, then you're probably not gonna be jealous. I have the first issue of Marvel Godzilla.
Nice.
And,
Well, you
and
know
I go to this comic store a lot, so it was half off, so it was $10.
Well, you know what? I'll be right back.
Okay.
You'll be back.
Okay.
Come back.
The first issue is not that hard to find, so you just got to keep your eyes open for it.
I know, but still.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Still, I'm kind of a mediocre. Really? Wow.
Ha! Yes. This is amazing. Godzilla Battle Legends Turbo Duo.
Here, hey Chris.
What was that game that you beat without raging out of? Unlike.
Yes, I know. Don't remind me.
Hey, look what I have.
Kaiju
Oh wait, I'm just in
Daikusen,
Brazil.
probably my biggest rage ever.
Kaiju, the other day, real quick, the other day I actually was in this anime shop and I found a bunch of Pacific Rim figures, but the biggest was the leatherback, and I really wanted to get the leatherback, but I didn't have them.
Yep.
He's muted.
No, I'm not muted.
You are muted, actually.
All right. So hey, I want to
was.
get more people in here. So yeah. So Balam, Ultra, you guys go back to the comments. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, you want to do another hangout later on about like fan films, etc. Like with everybody, I guess.
Yeah, I might be later. I'm still gonna be here after the broadcast is over. So.
Yeah, I'm also gonna still be here till what time is it? Alright, we start at 7. I'll be here. But I gotta eat some bundle food.
All
That's
right.
a good fucking one!
All right, let's get some more. Okay. All right, so Ultra Mothra. So yeah, so we'll see you in the comments, and we'll get 2 more people in here. So,
Bye.
bye. All right. All right, so let's look at the comments here. Let's see what we got for people. Okay, I know Lego. Yeah, let me get Lego Zilla here. That's if you are friends with me. If you're not, okay, you are. All right, good. All right, so you're good to go. Oh, it's not letting me do it. It's having the errors again.
Okay, we get more people in here.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for more people, so to the main event, X Plus.
I love it.
Richard's favorite.
What's that?
I think mine's favorite too.
Oh, the plushies, no way.
The plushies. The plushies. That's the main event. Those are the best figures. They're the best.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah. So X Plus. So. Oh wait. No, I didn't talk about SH Monster Arts. I didn't have my spiel on it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, ever since I first found out what it was, I was amazed. I was like, oh my god, these are like uber detailed and all that, and I really want them. And actually, because of my partnership and my new job, I might have enough to be able to get one soon. So the first one I'm gonna get though, what I'm gonna do is though, because I need to save money, so I'm gonna get the cheapest one to like the most expensive one. So I'm debating whether to get Baby Godzilla or little Godzilla or Godzilla Junior.
Junior.
SH Monster. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting Junior because I like him more. But little Godzilla is so cute though too. From Space Godzilla, I love that guy.
Yeah, but me personally, I kind of think Junior's kind of a. He's not very smart. Like, remember in Space Godzilla when he first like.
yeah, Richard's got it.
It's like walking to him, like, hey, are you?
That just looks awesome.
It really is a well done thing.
It's just like just starts blasting him. It's like.
I think I'm gonna get little Godzilla just because Richard's showing me him. He looks so cool.
You can probably get this for about $45, $50.
Yeah, that's why it's
How about SH Monster Arts Zilla? That'd be cool.
No.
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 Why not?
Well, it's okay. I mean, it would be cool.
All right. So let's see. So I invited some people, but no one's coming in. So okay, wait. RTW Forever. Are you? Let me check if you are friends with me because I don't know if you are. I I don't think you are. You might be. It's not showing you though on my friends thing here.
Hello, little doggy.
Yeah, are my dogs
Yeah.
interrupting?
See one of them right there.
They always do that. All right. Yeah, I don't see you RTW. So try and check the friend status on what. Why is my screen shaking? We might be having a little earthquake. Oh my god.
He's coming. He's coming to kill you.
Legozilla, you answer by just answering the invitation. Like you get a little, it'll like be a little bloop on your screen, and then you just hit join.
Alright, so Chris, is that your name? As I'm hearing from everyone else.
Yes.
Alright, nice. Thank you, Richard.
My real name is Goji. I'm not joking. No.
Alright, so Goji.
I'm joking, by the way. No, it is Chris.
Alright, I know. But, anyways, Chris, when you sometimes do your fantasy battles with like Casual Battle Royale, I'm pretty sure you know what that game is. You put it on your top 10 favorite Godzilla games.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that there's actually a secret code where you can play as 1954 Godzilla?
Yes, I do. I do know that. Oh jeez. Yeah, I do know that. So.
I was just seeing if you know.
A lot of people have been telling me about that, and I was like, yep, it's all good. It's all good.
Right, sorry, whoops.
What is Rich doing? What are you doing?
Oh my.
I was being a jackass.
Oh, okay. I'm getting text messages. Not good during the live.
Was that the sea lice from Godzilla's from 1984?
Yes, it's Shockalus, or whatever, the sea louse.
Shockalus. All right, so we'll just go with Heather. So, what do you think of X Plus?
Stay away from me.
You want X Plus to stay away from you?
No, I want Chakras to stay away from me.
Oh.
Or else I'll use the knife.
I have my 2 hands.
We're in the face.
Heather, what do you think of X Plus?
Rich, look.
Heather.
Oh, sorry. I also have pretty plushies because I'm also kind of not comfortable with plushies around my house for some reason. A weird way, plushies kind of creep me out in a way.
Wait. What are you talking about? We're talking about X Plus.
X Plus.
Not plushies. X Plus. You know, like they're like the highest grade figures.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, you don't know about that line. Oh, okay. Well, here, go on Google, type it up, and it's a whole new world.
Check out my videos.
Yeah, check out. Yeah, go to Yeah, you know, wait, I can't believe I done this before, but all of you who are watching, if you're not subscribed to Richard, what are you doing? Go subscribe. Yes.
I love Rich.
Don't be modest,
videos.
Rich.
They are so awesome.
Yeah, you're getting a plug here. So, plug, whatever it's called, connect, I don't know. Anyway,
X Plus.
Just a shout out to him.
Alright, I'm searching up X Plus now.
Well, yeah, X Plus is just like these really ultra detailed. They're pretty much like statues. They're not meant to be like playing around.
Oh yeah, see, they have like Heisei, they have 1984, they have like.
They have a bunch.
I think that's Godzilla being stabbed. That's Godzilla being stabbed in the hand by one of Biolante's tentacles.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Those figures.
There's Godzilla holding Hedorah's orbs or whatever those are.
Right there, that one right there. See it?
I'm pulling up our Hangout picture right now. So, oh yeah, that guy right there. I see him.
And that's just some of them. And I got a couple more up there.
Watch his collection video. He scans through.
And I got more stuff over there.
Camera, yeah. All right, so for our next subject, after we're done talking about X Plus, I say I'm not sure if we've done this. So I think we should talk about Monster Island Buddies.
Don't fall, Rich.
Yeah, so make sure everybody subscribes to my channel if you want to watch me act like a jackwagon.
It's awesome. Do it. Do it now. Fresh vinyl.
That's right. Fresh vinyl. Taking over.
Buy vinyl. Fresh vinyl.
That's right. It's got to be fresh to death. That way when you pick it up, you give your figure a good... Oh, it's got to smell fresh. You know what? I do have fresh vinyl. because speaking of X Plus, I never even taken this out of the box yet, so he's waiting for me to take this out. It is better be fresh.
He's urging you so badly to do it. He can't take it anymore.
I'll take it out right now while we're live.
There's my dog. There
Wow.
Puppy!
There's my doggy. Yes, there she is. You're on camera now. There, you got your spotlight throughout all these videos. There you go. That's all you get. Goodness.
Oh yeah, fresh vinyl. That's what's up.
Is that supposed to be Isabella, or is that the other one?
This is Isabella.
All right, nice.
She's like.
I know her name from your Mothra vs. Godzilla review.
Yeah. All right. So, Rich, I'm gonna keep you for last about X Plus because I know you have a lot to say. So, all right. So we'll get the Rock banner. What do you think of X Plus?
I have the X Plus Violante.
Oh, what? Really?
Oh wait, I live in Brazil.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
In Brazil, don't have any X Plus to buy.
So
they're much expensive.
There's really nothing you can do to there's no.
Oh, for Godzilla only movies only.
Wow. So you have to do everything. You have to get everything through eBay or something, right?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Jirax.
All right. So I'm getting a warning here. We got 1 hour left for this broadcast. So, Richard,
Nice.
X Plus.
Oh, thanks, enjoyed.
All right. Okay, so X Plus figures. This is Giras. Giras, Giras, gigantic ass, whatever you want to call him. I just took this out of the box. Just got this the other day. The thing about X Plus figures is simple. They cost a lot more money than maybe some of you might think. They range anywhere between $100 and $160.
$100?
To the Rick Boy figures, which cost about $220. So they are in a larger scale. Most of them are in the 10-inch to 12-inch range. They are very detailed, limited in quantity. This is from Ultraman, if you guys don't know. But, there's so many of them to choose from Ultraman to Godzilla to Gamera. This is Godzilla 89 right here. So, as you can see, the detail it's very, very well done.
That's so beautiful.
Yep, this is Godzilla. Yeah, this is Godzilla 89. Godzilla vs. Violante. X Plus just today announced 2 new figures in the Godzilla series. They have a 30-centimeter Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars, and
that'd be cool.
Yeah, and a reissue of the 2003 Godzilla that will have light-up features on the back. His dorsal plates will light up, and
that's so neat.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be very, very awesome. So check out KaijuAddicts.com. That is John
from John, right?
What's that?
It's from John, right?
Yes, John, exactly. Yep. John Stanowski runs that page. He does updates. He posts my videos and Sam's videos and anybody else that does reviews on the X Plus figures. But check out KaijuAddicts.com for any updates and news about X Plus figures. Let's see. You guys can order them.
Hi, Mothra.
Is that the chibi set?
No, it's a GMK.
Brown.
Yeah, it's from that crumble set. Sorry, I just wanted to show
the crumble set. Gotcha.
Ready to crumble.
Ah, nice.
So there's a lot of info on X Plus. You could order them from Hobby Search if you guys have if you make a Hobby Search account. But the thing is, the way to get X Plus for the least amount of money is pre-order them when they are released or when they are announced. Because what happens next is if you don't pre-order them, the prices skyrocket once they're released, and then it becomes harder to get them. So check out my YouTube page for more information on X Plus figures, and if you're on Facebook, join the X Plus Collectors group on Facebook.
Sweet.
And that's all I got to say. Fresh vinyl.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah.
Since we have an hour left, let us talk about the last subject. future wants from Godzilla. So, like pretty much, future movies that we want to see or future video games that we want to see and talk about those.
Okay, well, here's an immediate want from a future Godzilla anything.
Hold up. So, you guys are gonna say what you want, and then we're gonna try to get in new people. All right?
All right.
That cool with you guys?
Yes.
All right. So, Heather, continue. All right.
All right. Sorry, but all right. A future want from a Godzilla movie, actually. I would love to see more than just one Godzilla. I mean, I know they did the whole thing with like Burning Godzilla and Junior, but no, I want to see like multiple like grown-up Godzillas, like they're living as a family or something, and like they go out in different areas and like like I don't know, try to go out for food or try to find new like areas of like territory and something happens where like do you guys remember the picture where like there's that one Godzilla being ripped apart by the Ghidorah and then the two others in the background like breathing fire in the air while the Ghidorahs are flying?
Yeah.
Let's have that. Make that a Godzilla movie. A bunch of Godzillas fighting a bunch of Ghidorahs.
Cool. All right. Rich, so what do you think?
I kind of missed the question. I'm sorry.
No problem. And how dare you? Bad.
I know.
Bad hammer on you. We're just pretty much talking about like future wants from Godzilla, like future movies that we might want to see, or future video games, or anything like that.
Alright. Video game. I wish they would make a serious Godzilla video game. Not so much. I like the arcade stuff, but I would like to see like a serious Godzilla game where you take control of Godzilla. You have this is your path. You got to go on that. You got to beat this monster. With a story implemented in it too.
Nice.
So it's basically in a way kind of like a free roam, like Chris has been saying a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the arcade style is fun for fighting and whatnot. To get a bunch of friends together and play, that's great. But I think a real story-based game would be pretty sweet if they could do that.
Yeah.
As far as movies go, of course, I would love to see a return to the Japanese Godzilla movies, absolutely. But I wish they would not make a movie every year and run themselves dry of ideas like they did in the Millennium series.
Yeah.
Take their time. Maybe make one every 2 years or every 3 years. Save up that money to have a bigger budget and, to do bigger and better things. So.
And also not have every next movie be a new series movie. Like, oh, all that stuff never happened. This is like a new thing, basically.
Yeah, I'd like them to keep continuity.
Yeah. All right, so before we go to the Rock Banner, I got a question here that I want to answer. Mark D asks, hey Chris, how long did it take you to draw that Godzilla 2014 picture? That would be this picture right here.
Yeah. All right,
It took me probably about to get it to like this, probably maybe 2 hours.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So I enjoy drawing, so that's why it was really fun drawing this. It was really hard at first, but once you when you draw a picture, especially something like this, you see it in your head, and then also what I had was like a reference to look at on the internet. But when you're trying to put it on paper and you draw that first line, you draw the first couple lines, you don't see it there. But once I was able to get the whole frame of him, then the rest of it just became easy, and I was just able to draw the rest. All right, so the Rock Banner, let's go. What are you future wants?
Well, about the games, I think open world game would be awesome. Like you'll be walking, so you see Mothra fighting Ghidorah, you can help Mothra or whatever if you're playing like as Godzilla.
Yeah.
And about movies, I think I really want to see Titanosaurus at least one last time again.
Huh.
I love him. I don't know why.
Cool.
He's just awesome.
All right, so we're gonna. All right, so Heather and the Rock Banner. It was awesome talking to you guys. We're gonna get a couple more people in here. So we got 2 more people in here. So we'll see you guys in the comments. And Draco, you stay, and Joshua, you stay. But both of you guys, awesome chatting with you guys, and see you guys in the comments.
All right.
Hasta la vista.
Stay big, fans. Also, French Final. Don't forget.
Fresh!
Buy vinyl. Fresh vinyl.
All right. Cool.
Hello.
What's up?
Well, I'm currently watching Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
Nice.
Over here.
Nice.
Goodbye.
All right. See you later. All right. So how are we doing on? All right. So I got you guys in. Cool. So, I'm gonna get my spin on. Hey, Riv's back. So pretty much I've said a lot in my Let's Play videos, but I want to see a free roam Godzilla game. I want to see what Godzilla Unleashed tried to do and perfect it. I want to see a game where you can go your own path, choose where you want to go. Like, that's what Unleashed sort of had. It sort of had this choose which area you want to go, but ultimately led up to the same end. What I want to see is a free roam Godzilla game where you pick where you want to go, and then pretty much have Godzilla Generation style where you just go and destroy buildings, but then in that have those random encounters where Ghidorah just comes out of nowhere and you have to fight him as a boss or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, and pretty much just, and like what Rich said, have a really good story with it, have a very serious tone so that the game can be taken seriously. And and to have it on the PS4 and Xbox One and PC, also have it on the PC, that would be epic. So yeah, pretty much that's what I want to see with movies. Pretty much with movies, I want to see a lot of, like, the rematch, like King Kong versus Godzilla, him again. I want to see Mechagodzilla 4. I want to see him again. I want to see who do I want to see? I want to see. Oh, I think my fiance came home. I want to see Godzilla vs. Gamera, of course. That's what a lot of people want to, see. And hey, there's my fiance. Hey,
oh, a happy moment.
You're on camera. I'm live.
A happy moment.
Yeah. What's up?
So we're almost we got like a half hour left. All right. So yeah, but those are pretty. I mean, I don't really have any movies that. Like actually a film that I think would be awesome, instead of like Godzilla vs. Gamera, have it GMK Godzilla, which would be like Ghost Godzilla versus Nightmare
Ghost
Gamera.
yeah.
Yeah, Nightmare Gamera. That would be awesome. So all right, so let's see. So the new people. So Draco, what do you want to see?
Well, I'd like seeing that free roam kind of thing. Or maybe like in a movie, like just like have some of the old monsters return, or like give Godzilla like completely new design, like maybe have his like spikes ranged differently, like maybe they aren't kind of as streamlined how they kind of have this ridge, they're and they are varying in size.
Okay.
Like, I think that would be cool.
So you're talking like a totally new Godzilla for the new game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I would like to see that. All right, so Joshua, what do you say? You got your mic on? Joshua? Is he good? I don't know.
What was the question again?
Oh, what are your future wants, like with a video game? Like, what do you want to see?
What was the question again? Can you hear me?
Hello?
We can hear you now, dude.
Yeah, we can hear you. Might be really delayed for him. Yeah. Uh-oh. All right. Well, we'll figure this out. Okay, Dean. So we'll go with you once he figures out his technical problems. So Dean, so what do you say for future wants?
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk. I'm your host.
Okay, I think is everyone dead?
I'm still here. I'm good. Can you hear me, dude?
Okay. River? Oh no, he's muted. Okay, I don't think anyone's working right now.
Am I?
Except for Draco and Rich. You guys are good still. Okay. But,
I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm back.
Okay, there he is. All right. So, Riv, what do you want to see future ones like for Godzilla?
For games, I want to see sort of like missions. Like one is like a free roam. This would only be for like a story. One would be like a free roam where you destroy the city or something or get to a goal. Then next mission, or maybe in the missions, all of a sudden one of the monsters come down, and then you have to fight them like right in the middle of the city. Um, then have a versus mode, just basically what Mortal Kombat Armageddon did.
Oh, okay. So you're pretty much talking about that whole random encounter thing and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then for movies, what I would have, well, you obviously all know about the fan film that's coming out. If you don't, then go check out my channel. But what I would have for a film is Godzilla vs. Bacon. After all these years, I swear to God, they need to make it. I would have it the same plot as Super Godzilla, where they create him from the cells of Godzilla and King Ghidorah, and tie it in with the Heisei. So they take the cells from the melted Godzilla flesh and stuff, and still have the head from King Ghidorah, and that's how they make Bacon.
Cool.
I think it would be cool if Godzilla Jr. was, like if they revived Godzilla Jr.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I would do mine.
All right. So so I'm almost out of time here on my time over here. So let's get with Dean. Are you good?
Yeah.
All right. So what are your future ones?
For me, a game, basically what everyone else is saying, free roam, lots of decision-making things, and like Rock Banner said, that, you just come across a random battle, you can join in.
Yeah.
And, also, I just wanted to say this. Can we get a Godzilla game with some decent graphics, just please?
A Godzilla game with decent graphics? We got
What are you talking about?
I mean, like,
strong monsters. You gotta say
not with this.
Hold on. I want one with like Battlefield 4 kind of graphics.
You're
I
asking
just
way
want a
too much.
realistic one for once.
I tell you,
Godzilla isn't realistic.
Enough,
Destroy All Monsters, man, looks pretty good. I mean, it holds
I know, but
up
still,
today.
they
Yeah.
didn't make one
That
as
game
good
came out in
as
2002.
That game came out in 2002, and you expect it to look like 2013?
Well, actually, the Xbox version came out in 2003, but whatever.
yeah.
All right, so I think that's it. So that's actually all the time I got for here. So this was really fun, guys. Thank you guys so much for for over 3,000 subs. I'm so sorry to hear you.
3,000.
I'm so sorry to hear you joined right where we're ending. But yeah, it's just it's just awesome, you guys. All the support I've been getting over these 7-8 months that I've been on, and it's awesome. And you know what? This is for all G fans. This is a huge testament to say, like, the Godzilla fandom is still strong. All of us are so passionate. It's great. And we all have our things. More of us are figure collectors. More of us are the video game Godzilla things. More of us are the moviegoers. But we all just come together and we just totally G fans unite. Pretty much thing. Just totally geek out and all that. So that's pretty much what my channel is I've always wanted to do with my channel, and now I actually finally get to do these live streams and connect with you guys, or actually have the time to. So yeah. So thank you guys once again for all the support, and yeah. So it's awesome, and next year is going to be really cool. I have a lot of cool stuff planned for it. Yeah. So, and November 3rd. Stay tuned on my channel for that, because it's going to be an awesome surprise. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess that's, we'll say our goodbyes. Yeah. So, Rich, that was my my technical support here. Looking at the comments, seeing you guys there, and helping me out with this. Thank you so much. Go subscribe.
The one Red Sox fan in this whole call.
What?
Well, besides me and Rich, we're the only Red Sox fans here.
Oh.
Cute! No, Slam.
World Series, we win, bitches!
All right, so yeah, cool. So yeah, everyone say bye.
Bye.
Fresh vinyl, buy vinyl.
Alright.
am the danger.
And remember, if you melt down, you will only revive dead
And
someone.
as always, stay big, G fans.